come on in here tonight, man. We got some good news going on in camp. Oh, smooth. It's going to get good. It's going to get good. I can feel it. With that said, Rams fans, you pathetic 2-trophy in 70 years, clowns. I got bad news for you tonight, though. Ho, 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 ho. Oh, it gives me great pleasure to lay it on you, too. San Francisco waits. Yes, we're just waiting. It's all about now, anytime. In fact, I'm a little bit late tonight because I was sitting there thinking, you know what, in the middle of the show, 49ers signed Brandon Aiyuk. I said, I know it's going to happen. So I tried to wait. I can't wait any longer. It's too late. Brandon Aiyuk to decide between 49ers Steelers. Deal currently on the table. Deals from both sides of the camp. The drama of Niners wide receiver Brandon Aiyuk, it may be soon coming to a climactic conclusion. It could happen anytime. I figure if I was going to make a bet, somewhere within the next 48 hours. Because now Brandon has no point in continuing. He's already made clear, because if he wanted to go to Pittsburgh, why in hell wouldn't he immediately say, well, let me go then? I'll have more details on that. San Francisco has let the decision of Brandon's future in the NFL be entirely up to him. Brandon, what's up? What was going on with today? I'll get into that in just a second. The Niners have apparently presented an acceptable deal to BA and his agent. Steelers have also put a solid deal together. The ball is in BA's court to make that choice. All right. Now, I'm going by the fact that it's taken him so long to make that choice. If he was going to Pittsburgh, he'd be on his way. To the phones we go to share where you're at on the Niners matter regarding what decision you're expecting for Brandon Aiyuk now that it's his choice. Is he really going to leave for the Steelers? Is he really? You think so? Give me some reason. And Big Show, I especially want to hear from you because I know you. You got BA out of here. I just know it. You'll find at the base of the screen, phone number, pin number, everything you need to get in here, and let's talk about this. But yesterday, remember, according to Ian Rappaport of NFL Network, the Niners and Steelers had reached an agreement on a potential trade for BA. Oh, okay, we knew. How much time? The Steelers are reportedly in a good place regarding a new contract for BA. Rapp wrote on social media, if San Francisco, this is a quote, if San Francisco gives a signal sign off, it's done. Okay, so tomorrow it's going to be over 24 hours, right? That left the ball in BA's court. The decision now rests with him. Does BA really want to join the Steelers? Bye, BA. How come you ain't gone yet? Stop BSing. Sell the wolf cookies. Get on there and tell everybody in the front office, okay. Too cold in Pittsburgh anyway. Or does he want to stay with the Niners on what is believed to be a lower value contract while competing for a Super Bowl? But if you're competing for a Super Bowl with just a slightly lower contract, is that a compromise? You know what the situation is. You can stand to live off of maybe $1 million or so less. Because if the 49ers did increase the deal, I'm sure they did. I'm thinking somewhere between 27 and 28.5. It's my guesstimation, though. As the situation between the Niners and BA nears a resolution, the man must decide what is best for his long-term future. Okay, that was the temperature yesterday. Fast forward to today. What the hell is going on? Several reports have suggested that BA wants to stay with the Niners, but as everybody knows, he also wants to be paid like one of the NFL's top receivers. Throwing rationale completely out the window, considering the team you're on, BA, you can't be the top paid receiver in the league. You've got a bunch of guys that are part of this team, of which you are as well. We're going for championship glory, not to make sure that BA is the richest man as far as a wide receiver in the NFL. Get over yourself. You're a great ball player, but you don't need to get paid more than everybody. What you want? You want Jefferson money? That was... It was what keeping the standoff between the two camps that we are. Fam, how tired are you hearing about this? And I'm hoping this is the last day we talk about this. We start talking about things that happen in camp and things moving forward. And by the way, things looked awful in camp today. More about that in a second. But today, BA's appearance at today's practice was interesting to say the least. Mrs. Aiyuk's baby boy hadn't been seen on the field for weeks. All of a sudden, he refused to practice until his contract status is resolved to his satisfaction. Warfare, we get it. We get it. Yeah, we get it. What are we doing out there today, though? Steelers gave you a deal. Why are you out of the camp and chumming it up with the guys and getting all excited? What's that about, BA? What are you sending mixed signals for? I don't get it. Every reporter out there was watching BA in light of what was being said since yesterday in particular. Cam Inman, Bay Area News Group. Cam said Aiyuk looked like part of the team despite not participating in practice. He noted that Aiyuk started the session about 50 yards out. But as red zone drills commenced, he started inching his way in, like that dude that wants to give forgiveness. I'm sorry. God, y'all, come on, I was just kidding, Quote, and then you started seeing the interaction among teammates. Even John Lynch came by and shook his hand and patted him on the back, unquote. Of course, we've been down this path all season long. It's fam, it's become that rabbit hole. We've been running down that for how many weeks now, only to find out nothing's happening. If this is the case this time, I'm done. I actually would wish he would leave. Now it's just getting stupid. But it's important to read, not to read too much into today's report just yet. The last time Aiyuk was seen interacting with Lynch on the practice field was on July 31st. Remember that? Came out, boom, bam. It was just a bundle of joy out there. And him and Lynch were just showing each other all kinds of love towards the Lynch and Shanahan oppression. Talk about cause for significant media buzz. Of course it did. All jokes aside, though, fam, Cam continued with, quote, it's almost like it was the status quo, but at the same time, just watching Brandon, how he paid attention to practice, he was invested. He doesn't want to get left out because he is coming back. He needs to know what's going on. He was paying attention to every single play and looked very much a part of the team, and it's just a matter of getting this contract resolved. Whereas a day ago, the report said, okay, they've agreed to a package of trade to Pittsburgh. See, the 49ers actually called his bluff this time. Send me to Pittsburgh then. You ain't going to sign me, send me to Pittsburgh. Okay, we're going to send you to Pittsburgh. Y'all go send me to Pittsburgh. Because see, Brandon, he's acting like a child in this whole situation. Brandon, you pulled your bluff. Okay, you go to plan B. You don't have one, do you? You thought the 49ers were going to sit and cry and whine and work with you until you got whatever you're trying to get. Instead, they said, okay, Pittsburgh gave us something in return. We're going to go ahead and handle it. We're going to take it. And you're on your way to the Steel City. But here, he shows up wearing a red shirt and black shorts today. Doesn't that sound like BA feels like a part of the organization still? It does, doesn't it? There's no doubt about it. You look at BA and that behavior he displayed today, and you look at the angriest edge rusher in football, Hassan Reddick, over in New York. I've heard that Aaron Rodgers doesn't even know him. He knows of him from playing with him. The rest of the guys in the Jets camp, yeah, we know about him, but man, we ain't met him yet. So Reddick is going to end up, I don't know what's going to happen, but that's none of our business. But continuing with the Inman report, quote, I think the Niners believe, from my understanding, is that they actually offered him a better contract than what Pittsburgh offered him. Really? But they still are kind of curious why he would want to go to Pittsburgh to begin with. Does he want to go to Pittsburgh, or was that merely a leverage play to get more money out of the Niners and push their hands? See, fam, this is what you need. If you're Brandon Aiyuk or any other CeeDee Lamb, any of these guys that are leveraging for more money, actually you need to prepare yourself in case things go opposite of what you're trying to push for and be able to react to it. BA looks silly now. He doesn't want to leave. You can tell he doesn't want to leave. And he'd be out of here already. Pittsburgh is waiting. And we need, by the way, though, we do need BA, fam. Practice looked like crap today, offensively. The defense was raging. You know, you cannot do without BA and you cannot do without Trent Williams. This is a well-oiled machine that without certain parts, we can't play with non-premium parts. The 49ers need BA and they need, and we're not even hearing about the man who's getting charged a fortune a day, Trent Williams. I think what the 49ers want to do is get one deal or the other done so they can focus on the other one and get it. I think it's one of those things where as soon as they get one done, the other one's done automatically really quickly. If we sign BA between now and let's say the next workout, then call Trent. Let's go, Trent. What do you? Okay, we got the guarantee. We got a contract and we think you'll like. Get in here. Come on, let's do this. You know, time is running out. The Jets are breathing down our neck. They'll be here soon, and we're still screwing around with this. Tired of this. Frustration. Anyway, hey, I see you, Leroy Phillips. Yeah. Phone number. Pen. Get it. Let's go. Let's talk. Let's talk. I want to know how you feel about whether or not we're going to get this deal done soon. Is it just another a fake that we're falling for? And can you stand it any longer? And the 49ers looking as bad as they did today in practice, man, fam. You know what? We really pray that we do not lose BA. What he does do is he makes that offense a little more unbelievable, you know, because now other defenses do the same thing that our defense is doing to us. They had Brock was out there getting his boy. They was all over. Although the good news is George Kittle's looking more instrumental. Him and Brock are on the same page and looking glorious. See, I need BA back. CMC probably be back next week. See, because if they're all healthy on Monday night, you know what? I was afraid of the Jets. I scared of those Jets if all of my boys are back. Steven!
What's up, Ronbo?
Steven, man, it might be a fake sense of relief, but look, I'm telling you, man, we got him back. Because, you know, the thing is, I feel it's a good reason to believe that we got this, man. Steven, what are you thinking, man, from what you've seen and heard today?
Man, no, you know what made me laugh, Ronbo? That little bit that you did where BA was like, no, trade me. You don't want to pay me, trade me. And Niners are like, okay, Pittsburgh wants you. I guarantee you, his whole face, his whole demeanor dropped. His shoulders dropped, his stomach dropped. He goes, really? Like that?
Yeah. See?
Like that? You're just going to leave me like, yeah. If you want to go, go. We got other bigger fish we got to pay, of course, yeah. Like that? I thought you guys loved me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm all pro.
Yeah.
And they call his bluff. That's all I kept thinking about.
They should have done that a couple of weeks ago. God.
They're like, okay, go. All right, go. And BA was just like, wait, hold on, that wasn't part of the plan. That wasn't what was written.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just playing. I just playing. But you know damn well when he said trade me, they locked the doors to the compound. They said, no, you're not getting into the gym today. This is company gym. You're not part of the company. You want to get traded. And he was like, wait. I didn't mean it like that. What I meant was, I still want to be on the Niners. And they're like, okay, we'll sign the contract. But I want more money. But you're not part. So what does he want to do?
And they did, Steven, by the way.
I heard,
they moved up a little. They moved up a few bucks on it. All right. So there you go. And compromise.
I'd have went up one penny. Because if I remember correctly, Trent Williams said he wanted to be the highest paid offensive lineman. And what the Niners did to solve it was giving him one penny more than the current contract of the highest paid lineman. I remember hearing that. And I remember seeing and reading that Trent Williams wanted to be the highest paid offensive lineman in the NFL, and they did by giving him one penny on his contract.
And Bakhtari and tweeted out, oh, you're so petty. And he's so right. Quality, exactly. Grown-ass men. Come on, guys. You guys are paid in the millions and millions of dollars. What difference does it make if he's got a few bucks? What's he going to buy? One more extra swimming pool or an extra house with that $1 more million? Oh.
Exactly. But you know what, Ronbo? I think we're going to be all right. I still stand on business when I say, without Brandon Aiyuk, I think we'll be just fine. I think we'll be just A-okay because we've got some hungry receivers that haven't gotten a real fair shot at the NFL. Two of them being Frank Darby and Chris Conley.
Darby's gone, by the way.
Now that they have
wait a minute. He got waived.
Darby, yeah, he got released. Yeah, he got waived because of an injury.
Yeah,
But I'm pretty sure he'll be back.
Well, yeah, because
Now,
nobody's going to pick
we
him up
also
on
have-
waivers. It's true.
Yeah, and then we also got Pearsall, Jennings, Debo, who, even though we use as a battering ram type running back, we still have him as a receiver. He can run a decent enough route to get open. He won't
Who's
be
Jennings?
stopped. He will not be denied.
Yeah.
No, Debo.
Oh, Debo, no, yeah.
Jennings will cut.
Debo, yeah. He's
Jennings will cut someone up.
Yeah.
But you know what makes me disappointed, Ronbo? You know what makes me real disappointed? Did you hear that Colin Kaepernick is getting offered a coaching job with the Chargers?
No, I'm not surprised. You know
hear
Harbaugh's
that?
over there, right?
Yeah.
So that makes sense.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what also disappoints me? I watched the Chargers game. Even though they didn't win, I watched it, and I saw Brendan Rice, and I swear to God, I thought I saw Jerry. The way he runs, the way he gets out of the gate, he looked that good, and that's what's scary about it. He's fast. He runs the same exact motion that you saw Jerry run is the exact same motion that Brendan runs. The exact same. The stops, the stutters, the
same
shake.
thing about T.O.'s kid as well. So, yeah, the apple never falls too far from the tree. They got no other examples to follow other than their dads.
True. You want to know what's going to make you laugh though?
What?
So we're jumping back to how petty adults can be, how grown-ass men can be. We can be petty.
Yeah.
Brandon Rice was originally with Colorado State. Deion Sanders gets the coaching job. Jerry pulls his kid out, sends him to USC. You want to talk about petty?
I didn't know about that. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I wonder if Deion called him.
Real petty.
Jerry, what's up, man? What? Well, we had him all enrolled. We had him, gave him his uniform and everything and workout clothes. And he told me that his daddy said he can't play here. What the what, man? Come on, man. You still mad about what happened? What? How long ago? Can you see that conversation? What the God?
And you know what the crazy part is?
What?
Is they played each other last year in college. They played Deion Sanders' kid and Brandon played, and not Shador, but his other son was lined up against him, and he diced him up. Brandon Rice diced him up. He was cutting that defense up. And he had Caleb Williams as his quarterback. So, what could have been for the Niners should have happened. But, hey, like I said, we have the real Niners South is Chargers. And I will never hate on the Chargers. I just can't. I don't have it in the heart to do it because they never did us dirty.
In fact, if anything, we did them dirty. Chargers are another one of those teams, like you mentioned. There's no animosity between us and the Chargers. There's no reason to be. The Cardinals don't bother me. There's a lot of teams in the NFL. I have no feeling when we play them. I want to beat them just because, but otherwise, the deep-seated hatred like you have for the Cowboys, the Hawks, the Rams.
Yeah, or the Chiefs now.
The Chiefs now, yeah. That's real.
But
everybody else.
Yeah, that's real beef. That's hands on sight. But we definitely did do the Chargers dirty in the Super Bowl. We whooped their ass.
That was just mean. They should hate us.
They should. I'm pretty sure they do hate us. I'm pretty sure with having Kaepernick, Harbaugh, and then who else did he sign on?
Navarro.
That used to be with the Niners.
Bowman's over there, I believe.
And Navarro Bowman. I guarantee you they probably hate the Niners. Because John Harbaugh got released from the Niners because of Trent Baalke.
Mm-hmm.
Colin Kaepernick got released from the Niners for kneeling. Mm-hmm. And Navarro Bowman obviously is going to follow his best coach and his best teammate. And I guarantee you, if we ever play them, Ronbo, they're going to hate. They're going to play like we owe them money. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. So, but going back to everything, I think we're going to be A-okay, Ronbo. Like I said, Cody Schrader, even though he is our rookie, if he gets the jitters out, which he will, I see a lot of McCaffrey in this kid. The way he runs, how he just goes about things. And then we got Jordan Mason, who looked like a stud. He was a stud this rookie year, and he is now looking even better than he did last year. I mean, he's running through people. That's nasty.
He worked hard in a couple of months.
And then you got Brock curling 100 pounds per arm. You know how much of a cannon that kid has now?
You said Purdy curling? Wait. Let me get this straight. Is Curtis barbell, dumbbell,
Curtis
100 pounds?
barbell. Yeah, no, not barbell. Dumbbell.
Oh, dumbbell. Oh, that's even more
Each
intense.
hand. Yeah, yeah, each hand.
Ooh.
So the
They
kid
need,
has
he needs
been
to do a
taking.
video and film that. Everybody will be in awe. Even some linemen.
Oh shit! I guarantee you, he made sure Hassan Reddick was never gonna break
Rip
his
that
arm
arm again. Yeah. There's a lot of pop on
Yeah.
the shot side from what I'm hearing too. So he'll be fine. I knew he'd be
Oh
fine
yeah.
anyway. He just needs time in the league.
He's
And pretty soon all his critics are going to have to shut the hell up because they're going to look like a damn fool if they keep on talking the stuff they're talking. So I'm all right. We all right.
well. Let me tell you another thing too. That kid that they picked up, Tanner Mordecai, in the later rounds of the draft, not a bad pickup.
No,
Not a bad pickup.
that's been mentioned by a lot of people lately. Steve, we got to wrap it. I tell you what though. All right, we're in midweek already. I'll see you Friday.
I'll see you Friday, Ronbo.
Yeah, and Rob, you get on his phone next time, man. I'll be waiting for you. All right,
You hear
guys.
him?
I can hear him. He's going
All right,
nuts.
Ronbo.
Night, Steven.
Good night, Ronbo. Have a good night.
You too. Hey, yo, double A.
What's up, Ronbo?
Double A, man, things are, we knew probably things would fall into place in an ideal fashion at some point, but I think we've arrived. I think BA has stopped clowning around, and from what I can see, he was never serious about leaving. He just wanted to do whatever he could to get a little extra money. And then the 49ers said, go ahead, BA, we got a deal all set up. You like Pittsburgh? Yeah. It's not quite the Bay Area, but hopefully you'll be happy. What? No, Mom. No. Y'all ain't go. We ain't gonna get nothing done. BA, what did you expect, Aaron? What do you make of this situation? Because it looks like BA does not want to leave from what happened today. Oh, wait. Let me say. 49 Brian says Jerry Rice knows. Jerry Rice has pulled his kid out of Colorado because Dion's over there running things. See, grown ass men. We never grow up. Women talk about guys about that all the time. And Aaron, if you're like me and every guy in America or around the world for that matter, when women start saying, well, you guys will remain children all your friggin' lives. What? Because blah, 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 blah. And what's wrong with that? I always deny it. But now let me stop rambling about. What do you think about this situation?
Oh man, this situation has me drained out. It's just I can't even explain. It just it just makes your mind sucked up. Because being tired of it. So I just wanted to end it.
You're tired of it, right?
Focus
Like everybody
on
else.
the season.
It's just become a weary thing. And on, day after day. 49ers go into this long pause where they won't even talk to the band, right? And then BA's getting things on social media as they always do. And we're sitting there, we're suffering more than either the 49ers or BA because we're sitting there taking all this in and it's just dragging us down with it, if you're influenced easily by your football team like as much as most 49er fans are. Jesus.
Yeah, and also, we got to get back Trent Williams after we do the situation with BA.
You know what, though? I got a theory on that, too. I got a feeling the 49ers are telling Trent, listen, don't worry about those fees, and actually, I want you to rest for the entirety. Let's get you back in here and work out maybe a couple of weeks at the most before the season gets underway. Just rest, big fella. We got your deal already. In fact, I'll send you an email of what the deal looks like. I'm sure you'll approve after all that guaranteed money. I bet it's a done deal. Trent Williams is just resting to be resting because he's Trent Williams, one of the greatest to ever play the position. He'll be back. I got no fears about that.
Well, yeah, I mean, you could be right, Rumble, because they kind of want to take it easy on Trent,
You need to.
because they
That's
don't want
right.
him to get injured.
Yep,
So,
because we got guys all over camp
yeah,
right
I
now
could
getting
see
injured.
that.
Yeah. So we don't need him injured.
Yeah.
It takes him too long to heal up. And it's always his ankle. One of his ankles is real unstable. Every year, one of his ankles gives out. Not a leg, nothing above that massive body above the waist. But below the waist, he's susceptible to injuries, and it's always the ankles. And can you imagine his ankles on that huge body? Moving like he moves?
I
So
know.
no wonder they can't, there's not enough tape in the locker room to tape those ankles. So, yeah.
But um, but yeah, Rumble. Yeah, I'm just ready to end this saga and get ready for the season because I think this situation is worse than the Debo contract situation.
Yeah. Because I think Debo's deal was done before this point, I think. And also,
Yeah,
Debo's was drama from the beginning to the end. There was just nonstop things to read about Debo and everybody getting involved, and the 49ers pretending like they don't hear anything. So this time, yeah, you're right. It's a little more dramatic because the intrigue is so intense. Nobody's saying anything, so that leaves us to our own imaginations as to what's going on. And who few of us had positive vibes. Some people did, and some people just said, "Man, get him out of here." Then you had anger. We had every emotion floating around the Niner Empire.
yeah, and to be honest, Ronbo, if BA really wanted to be traded, he would have been gone already.
I so agree. Because the 49ers, okay, we got the deal. It's all up to you now. And what does he do? Comes rolling up into camp. Hey, y'all, come on, man. Hey. I wasn't going nowhere. I'm just trying to get him to pay me my money. See, you played that crap out, didn't you? Now they got the deal for you. And now you act like it never happened. Ain't fooling me. Ain't fooling anybody.
Yeah, and he probably knows that he has better chemistry with Brock Purdy than
Cousins and
playing with
Russell. I'm glad you brought that up. Go
Yeah.
ahead, talk about it. Cousins and Russell over there looking like boo, boo. Both of them. I mean, not Cousins.
Justin Fields.
Fields. Yeah, both of them are over there looking like they just don't look good. And you really want to be there? Seriously. So, it's a joke. It's always been a
Yeah,
joke.
and plus Pittsburgh is in a tough division with the Bengals, Ravens, and Cleveland. So
Getting an ass whooping every weekend. Does he really want to do that? No. So, we're going to find out that BA was. I can't wait till. We won't find out for another few months. But BA will finally say, no, I had every intention of going to Pittsburgh, but I just, Debo gave me a call. Brock gave me a call. Also, I got a lot of my teammates came and it made me feel like, come on, man, you're part of the family, and you ain't got no business leaving, man. We got things to finish up here, so come on back. And I just made a decision based on that. But yeah, no, you didn't. Nah, that ain't gonna work. Because George Kittle, we're gonna ask George what really happened. George will tell us the truth.
yeah.
Hey, hey! I'll tell you what. I'll see you Friday and on Twitter all the time. All right.
All right, Ronbo.
Appreciate you getting in here, fam. Love it.
Have a good night, fam.
You too. Yay. Night. Let me. Here's a dude who likes it. Anderson uses the kind of language that should be used because he's in Dallas. I mean, in an area where cowboys are running around. Hey, Anderson, come on in, man.
Oh, what's going on, Ronbo? You took the words right out of my mouth. You know the cowboy fans down here taking around the wild tripping and shit. I already got bets where I work here with about 6 people, $100. So when we beat the ass, I'm gonna have $1,200.
See, I mean, and the Cowboys know it. And you see Jerry when it said the wrong thing, right? Jerry get up there. I don't see any urgency in signing CD. And then here come how many Cowboys? CD, Micah, LOL.
Yep.
Well, hey, what's up, Jerry? What? You don't see that? And laughing. I couldn't. I was laying on the floor, Anderson. Jerry, I don't see any urgency in the situation myself.
I like that video. That video of Ezekiel running through the little thing, and he get up on the sideline, take some deep breaths, like he sounded like, oh hell, they ain't doing shit. He trash. And Aiyuk, Aiyuk know the game. We do this every year, every time his contract is. He know the game. He ain't serious. He wasn't ever serious about the shit.
I'm starting to believe
like
that
you
too.
said, he just wanted to make them up the shit. But I ain't worried about that. Cause man, he already know ain't nobody messing with us, man. We got to get it done.
I mean, the Steelers ain't going nowhere, Anderson. The Steelers are in the wrong division. You got Russell Wilson and Justin Fields over there doing everything but playing quarterback in a solid fashion. And all of a sudden, BA wants to come over there and join that? He ain't. Man, no.
Yeah, come on. You can't take that too serious. They in the rebuilding phase. Cause I mean, Fields, hell, they did him wrong in Chicago anyway.
True, but you know what? He's I don't know. From the film I've seen, I'm understanding. I thought maybe got a little mistreated in Chicago. I get it now. Justin needs to work on some things and stop holding the ball so long. And also, sometimes when he breaks and starts running, Justin, there was a play there. Oh my God. So,
Because man, the play is, I was watching, last season, Purdy should have broke off and ran, but he didn't.
Yeah.
But I'm glad he gonna be ready to do that shit this year.
Yeah, Brock, he's learned a lot since the last 2 years. I'm looking for an all-pro year from him too. So
me too. I'm looking for fuck Patrick Mahomes. I'm looking for him to outshine Kermit the Frog.
Oh God.
For real.
I'm
looking for him to outshine him.
Yeah, well, Patrick, what are the odds of going 3 times in a row to the Super Bowl? I want to. That's going to be interesting. They think they can do it, but I don't think so. Travis Kelce can't carry that team anymore like he did. I think Travis Kelce can slow down a little bit this year.
Because when you see Hollywood Brown, you already out of there. See who is that Worthy?
How many weeks?
Worthy, they do. I don't even know.
He's gonna be out.
I think the half the season, maybe probably more. And I think Worthy, shit, man, they be doing him bad. They be tossing him around like a rag doll. I thought, man, you play, we gonna push you around worse than that.
Yeah, but Javari's gonna have him on the corner crying and calling his mama. So it's the Chiefs gonna be interesting to see what they do. Patrick is good though. He'll make wine out of water. We'll see.
Yeah, he'll make a non-receiver look like they're a superstar.
Yeah. I respect him. I hate him, but I respect him.
Yeah, me too. Even though I hate this shit, I gotta respect those Kansas City Chiefs. But but I'm with Cowan and Garendo. I want to see them. I want to see them. At least let Garendo line up in the slot and let Cowan line up in the number 2 every now and then. Every now and then, let them just take off.
And put Aiyuk in that package too. The Greyhound, Greyhound package.
Yeah, because he run his route so good, he gonna catch that ball. While the defense focused on the two rookies, that's who gonna be gone down the field. Because it's gonna be a long time. It's gonna be a minute. Well, this is probably the first time we had this many speedy receivers or speedy people. It's just Kyle got to use them right, man. The same thing with our running back. Now look at how Mason did. Mason been running like that. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
Sit McCaffrey down for a while, man. Let that dude run the ball. And see, how I see Corey Schrader and McCaffrey. I use them just on screen plays.
You know, you could pace McCaffrey. McCaffrey should never get over 18 carries a week, ever. Last year they had him up to 25 or more, right? You got Jordan Mason out there looking good. You can use Elijah Mitchell till he breaks down because he's going to do that. The 49ers, Anderson, the 49ers got so many weapons to choose from. As I said, they look like Rambo before Rambo was getting ready to go out on the battlefield. Remember, they'd always sort of clip Rambo's putting the bullet belt on. He's got a knife here. He's got a knife there.
We got too many. It's too much talent for us to. We shouldn't have lost none of those Super Bowls.
It's always us beating us. Dumb.
It's too much talent. And if that dumbass Kwasi Toy would have caught the ball, we would have went and kicked the Bengals' ass again for the third time. Because we had already beat them that season. We put 42 points on that. 42 points on their ass in their own stadium.
It's always like that, Anderson. The teams don't beat us. The 49ers beat the 49ers. Ourselves. That's the only way they're going to lose. These teams aren't better.
Yep.
The Cleveland Browns may have a roster that could equal the 49ers.
Defense.
Yeah. But beyond that, come on, man. Ain't nobody better than the 49ers roster. None.
Hell no. Trash. It's trash, but you know, we going, man, we going back again, and this time we should get it done.
Finish it.
Because it's not going to be the Chiefs.
I know, right? Who's it going to be?
It ain't going to be the Chiefs.
I agree.
I'm thinking maybe it could be Buffalo.
Look out for Houston, though. Man. Look out for Houston.
Yeah. I forgot about Houston. I done told so many of my people, man, it might be the 49ers against Houston because they defense and their roster so good and that ball so accurate. Man, CJ Stroud, he's so accurate with that football going down the field, and he got his receivers. Then he got Stephon Diggs over there. His tight end, his running back. Then they got Will Anderson over there on defense. Plus, they got some more studs on defense. And some cornerbacks.
Stop. You're scaring me. I'll tell you, Anderson, we got to pull up, though.
They're not going to beat us, though.
No.
They're not going to beat us.
We got too much experience.
Hell no.
I'll see you, Anderson. Good to hear from you again. I'll see you Friday if you got time.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I will try to be here Friday, man.
Looking forward to it.
Shout out Nana Empire. Everything. Big Show, you starting to make sense now. I've been listening to you, boy. You starting to make sense, man. Peace and blessings to all of you people, man. Peace.
Peace. Night, Anderson. When is the last time somebody gave Big Show that kind of a compliment? I always say Big Show's, you got to listen. Anderson went ahead and gave him props. Anthony!
Ronbo!
Yeah. Anthony, man.
Man.
Anthony, are you feeling that energy flowing through the Niner Empire right now? We're about to get BA back. And no matter what anybody says, we're a better team with Brandon Aiyuk. And we're already a good team, but we're an excellent team with BA. He's going to be back. BA just got his BS pulled off the table. Because if not, he'd be in Pittsburgh right now.
They call this bluff.
He did.
They call BA bluff.
Yeah, he didn't want to go.
They said, okay, you want to play for Pittsburgh?
Yeah,
go ahead.
Yeah.
Go on over there. But you know what Brandon Aiyuk saw in preseason?
What?
Justin Field and was over there stinking up the joint.
I know. Hey, Anthony, can you see BA laying up in his bed looking at the clip? Oh no. Oh, hell no. Oh, man, look at this. And then today.
Number one.
Look, go ahead. BA, you look good in that Steeler uniform, man. Man.
That's all he gonna be doing, looking good, but the show won't be getting the balls.
Yeah. I mean, he's in a good position. He
Ronbo.
just wanted more money. But he went about it in a very silly fashion, I think. But you know what? I guess it worked kind of. The 49ers did a little believe that he was serious. They just don't. They still wonder, though. The question is, the 49ers want to know, but we still don't understand why he leaned so hard on Pittsburgh. Nobody understands that.
I think it went from the Super Bowl into the contract. I think his feeling was kind of hurt, Rambo.
Could be.
I think kind of hurt the feeling. 6 touches in the Super Bowl.
Oh. You know, I forgot about that. He didn't get enough attention, did he?
Yeah, I think his feeling was kind of hurt, Rambo.
Yeah, you might be right. In
And
fact,
then when
he
it
could have
comes
won
to
the game for
contract-
us if Brock would have just paid attention.
That's right. And then when it came to the contract, he said, look how y'all value me. And these other teams willing to pay me 32,000 plus. I think his emotions got in the way.
Yeah, and he does seem like he's that kind of guy too. He can lose his head.
If you notice, the day when they interviewed Travaris Ward and George Kittle, you heard what they said, didn't you?
Yeah.
They said, do y'all miss BA being out there? And Ward started laughing his mouth. He said, we love him. For a mission, our offense ain't miss a lick, ain't miss a beat.
You know, the 49ers, we got players they're a brotherhood, but you know, I think they've determined each other's futures a lot with the conversations they have. Because I think Debo knew better than to say too much to Brandon early on. Because remember everybody said, ask BA how to get it done. I mean, ask Debo how to get it done. I'm glad Debo didn't get loud and vocal, because word would have got on the social media somehow the BA said this. I mean, Debo said this.
Yeah.
Debo said that.
Yeah,
and that
Debo
would have been a
said-
mess. Yeah.
I just think his feelings got in the way, Rebel.
Yeah. Well, they're emotional guys, so I don't doubt it.
Yeah.
But
Well, I already knew he ain't no other team out there that he gonna go to competitive as our team.
mm-hmm.
And he know, and you know for a fact, Pittsburgh, Justin Fields, he don't know how to read defense. He don't go through his possessions.
Yeah.
He made bad decisions. He made poor choices. And as far as Russell Wilson, he already know Russell Wilson. He gonna scramble, and he now got older, and he now fell off.
Yeah,
He
Russell,
really
his
want
best
to go to
days are
Pittsburgh,
behind him.
man.
Yeah.
That's right. Brandon Aiyuk didn't really want to go to Pittsburgh, man.
But I don't know why he thought if I guess because Washington and all those other places, the 49ers wanted a receiver in return. We don't need a draft pick. This team is ready to win the Super Bowl now. What do we need with the draft pick? So other teams said, we ain't giving you no first-round draft pick. What? And so the 49ers said, well, we ain't talking no fourth either. What? You know, and so BA knows that. And when Amari Cooper was coming over in Cleveland, BA realized, I'm gonna live in Cleveland? No, I ain't gonna live in Cleveland. Because that's a good, Deshaun Watson a good return and look good. So I don't know what was
Right now, you ain't no fool, Rambo. He know Amari Cooper is a route technician.
And he needs him to work with him, not against him coming over to San Francisco. Amari was for it too, from what I understand. Some tweet said, Amari said, yeah, that change might be okay. LOL.
Yeah, he hurried up and got on Instagram and said, yeah, he said he would love to play for the 49ers.
That must have made BA mad. What? No, man, you ain't coming over here. This is my job.
You heard when they asked Brock.
Who?
You heard when they asked Brock.
Yeah.
Brock.
I might have missed that
To
part.
get a new receiver out there on the field. how long it take you to get used to the new receiver? About 2 days, 2 days and a half.
You know, so
He ain't no fool, man.
yeah, I love it. Everybody's got to know what to say when you get up to the mic because we don't want BA thinking we miss him so bad we can't stand it. BA, your locker room, you know, BA, your locker's still in there, man. It's got your name on it and everything. We didn't change that. Your laundry's all done. Come on back, man. Hey, we will go because I always start too late. But I'm gonna tell you what, I'm gonna see you Friday though.
All right, Ronbo.
Have a great night, Anthony. Appreciate you, fam.
I appreciate you, Ronbo.
Night, fam.
Good night. Yeah, good night.
And now we zoom out into the great state of Tennessee, where Elvis Presley's name needs to be taken down and Papa Dragons needs to be put up. Oh, Papa!
If this la 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 la, what the fuck is cooking?
Pop, you're a guy that's got a network of people to still keep you in the loop. What is going on with Mrs. Aiyuk's child? What is the problem?
It's exactly what I was told. Exactly what I was okay sharing with you guys, which was really not that much information. The 49ers had not increased their offer. There was definitely a big separation gap in the guaranteed money.
Yeah.
And recently, last week, the 49ers and Aiyuk met for the first time off the field to air out grievances. And part of that was the person in the way was Kyle. So Kyle and Aiyuk had to squash some long-standing beefs and get back to the point that right now we need each other. And probably a lot of this stems from the fact that Operation Replace Aiyuk failed. You have two rookie receivers who aren't practicing. One's a first-round pick, not practicing.
Mm-hmm.
They overreached for that pick.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I think that mentally Pearsall can play. I think that he's got a lot of good traits, but, the best ability is availability.
Mm-hmm.
So, obviously, that kind of puts some things in the middle, but at the same time, they try to maintain a good faith relationship in a negotiation process with Aiyuk when he asks for a trade. And the 49ers they do that. If the player says they want to go, a lot of times they will let the player go. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
Trey Lance was 3 first-round picks, then they got back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
And they probably are going to get a second-round pick and maybe a third and a player for Aiyuk with the Steelers. We don't know the exact stipulations, but that's what some of my fam been telling me.
Mm-hmm.
But overall, it's been about money. But they just recently increased the offer. When I say recently, we're talking the last 72 hours.
Mm.
Yeah, last 72 hours. And they had not talked about money since May. And Aiyuk has done all kinds of crap. Shout out to their facility to work out. He has came and had a meeting with them. I think it was back in July. He just showed up and wanted to talk. So this has been a very unconventional negotiation. But I think a lot of that is because of how Kyle Shanahan runs the 49ers. I know people want to say, John Lynch this, and John Lynch is a figurehead. He's a spokesperson. He is the guy that everybody in NFL will pick up the phone for, a guy who's very personable, who could talk to anybody. Kyle Shanahan's not like that.
No, and everybody can agree to that. You can tell he's not.
Yeah, so, right. So he's got final decision. You see what I'm saying? So he's got final decision.
He's got the pocket
veto. A lot
veto.
of times he goes after. Right. So he's got final decision, which means he controls the team. So just like before, when Trent Williams was going to go to Kansas City, he didn't call Jed. He didn't call Parag. He called Kyle. I said, look, I'm going to sign Kansas City. You better do something. Kyle picked up the phone. Something got done.
Mm-hmm.
But, Trent Williams is Trent Williams. Aiyuk is Aiyuk. So, the bottom line is that I don't think that Parag has, I think ignorance is bliss. And I think Parag really has a concept of like, he knows what number he wants to aim at, but he doesn't really look at things in the black and the white. You know what I'm saying? He is very much on a different color level than most people when it comes to negotiating. So,
yeah, you mentioned that Parag is just a man who crunches numbers. His emotions don't get involved. I really think that what he does is he presents Jed with this, and this is how corporate he is. Probably, I'm thinking. I don't think there's any thought processes going on beyond that. Is that pretty much what you're thinking?
No, not necessarily. It's just their structure is Prague negotiates the contracts.
Yeah.
Right? So they try to...
Does he negotiate?
He's the guy that's like, he negotiates. He is the chief negotiator for that team.
Okay.
Do you understand? Okay, however, before they get to negotiation standpoint, there's a framework in place from a business sense of what they want to spend. And that goes all the way to their whole type of business. And again, the Yorks are venture capitalists. They constantly buy and invest in businesses. And right now they have over 40-something investment businesses. Okay? So they know how to make money, but they run their shit very tight. So when they make that comment, this is not a lemonade stand, that means they don't negotiate like other football teams do. We pay you when our rules and protocols say we will pay you. That's how they do it. Now,
they stick to a protocol. They don't go outside of that.
Right, but when it's a big contract, and they know they want to go after somebody on the first of free agency, what happens is that not just Kyle, but John Lynch, they go and meet with York and say, we want this player, we want to spend this much money. And the reason why that happens is because, again, Kyle is the decision maker, okay, and John Lynch is the talker, okay? So when they go sit down and they talk to Jed, then the person doing most of the talking in that case is John. Kyle's going to say a couple of words to Jed as far as, like, I really believe this is the way that we need to go. And then basically John breaks it down.
And you see that in press conferences where they're sitting there together. You're right. Kyle always refers to John to go ahead and be the mouthpiece. That's true. Yeah.
Remember who hired who. Shanahan hired Lynch.
Yeah.
He hires all the coaches. And one thing that Kyle Shanahan is doing, he is not stupid. He is actually very smart. I often say he's the dumbest smart person I know, but he is smart. So he knows to surround himself with good people. Yeah. So typically that's what he does. Good coaches, good GMs, good personnel guys. He's got a really good group of people around him overall.
That's why we lose them all every year.
Yeah. But his failing grace, honestly, is himself, because at the end of the day, he still makes the final decision. And people like me or people like you, and I remember when they signed Hargrave, everybody was excited. I'm like, why would they sign him? He's on a five-man line, rushing one-on-one all the time. He's not a good run stopper. He plays 65% of the snaps. You just gave him that much money? You know what I mean? I want a right tackle. Do you see what I'm saying? And look, in this offseason, they had to go out and get about 3 or 4 defensive tackles.
And none of them work.
I don't know. I have no idea. It's like the reality it's not that I'm not saying it doesn't look good. We don't know how it's going to look, and we won't know until late October, early November. That's the truth. We just don't know. These guys have got to play together. They got to gel. But that's when I always sit there and say, hey, let's just beat the Jets. I know a lot of you guys are, we're going to Super Bowl. We're the best team in the league. Oh, Brock Purdy's curling 100-pound dumbbells. Curling has nothing to do with passing.
That is intense.
Curling is a pull towards you thing. It's a wrestling thing. It's a pull. If you're pulling somebody towards you, curling is going to help you. It helps you get bigger, but it doesn't help you throw the ball farther.
No, in fact, it has a little tighten up, actually, if you think about
it. It's height. It's all height. But the real thing is that you got to get on the field with a bunch of new players, a bunch of them. And 2 of their best players are pretty much going to miss camp.
I know, right? That's
So
why,
there's a lot going on.
Bob,
There's a lot going on.
Yeah. Excellent point. So
I'm not trying to be a downer here.
Well,
I'm
yes,
not
you
trying
are.
to be a downer. I'm not
Well, you're
saying
doing
that.
a good job.
I'm not saying
If
I'm-
not,
I'm not trying to be a downer. I'm just stating the fact. The fact is,
no problem.
is that, like I always say, as long as they pull together around October, they will be in the mix. And at that point, there's some luck. There's some injuries. There's some players that rise above their play level, and all of a sudden, Jordan Mason's 1,500-yard rusher this year because McCaffrey got hurt. It's one of those things.
That's a storybook.
It's one of those things. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know.
Well, Pop, we do have to go.
That's
but
how I feel about it.
As usual, I love the subject matter and controversy you bring. I love it. Well, because most of it's true. If not 95%. There may be a few. I can't give you a perfect score.
I have no idea. We just have discussions, man. We're just kicking it on the lake, man. Just talking shop. That's all we're doing.
And that's the fun part about it. And by the way, in the chat, that's what you should actually feel the same way. This is just conversation. There's no need. Some people are getting real sensitive in the chat. Don't take it so serious. In fact, you can get in and give me your opinion as well.
Hey,
Bob, we're gonna.
It's just an opinion, man. Don't take it personal.
Yeah.
It's not life or death. Life is much bigger than football. It really is. Right?
And we all got to stay grounded with that thought too. But
so I leave with this thought. God bless Ronbo Sports and production. Thanks, God bless all you guys in the chat. Stop being so mean to each other. You guys can disagree and have fun doing it. You guys can talk smack, but you ain't got to take shit personal. It is what it is. We all want the 49ers to win the Super Bowl. We've been waiting 30 years. We all want that. Okay? But the reality is that they got to get the job done. We have nothing to do with that, and we can't control it, so why get mad about it?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so big shout-out to all my crew, man. Big shout-out again, and Ronbo to you guys. Thank you guys so much. Big shout-out to all you jerk-offs in the chat. Big show, and
you know who you are.
Tony, and Phil, Ellis, Sharon's mom, and Evan, Allen, Jack, Maddie. I mean, even Jack says crazy shit. But this is prerogative. He's got some opinions and some hot takes. The dark one is pretty awesome. This sandwich drink is awesome. Meal's awesome. Donut His Crew's awesome. That's the whole point. None of us have to agree, but we all agree about one thing.
We love the Niners.
We want the championship.
Yep.
We want the championship. That's all. All right, Ronbo.
All right. Wow. And hopefully I'll see you Friday. Good night, Bob.
It's Thursday.
And Amtrak Night, I see you out there, fam. How you doing? There's something that's really disturbing. What is that? One of the trolls we used to have. Texas something, not Texas boy, but Texas blank. I saw that. Ooh, yuck. But it's that same guy that used to be annoying, probably, and now he's changed his allegiance from the 49ers, like that other clown that comes in there with claiming to be a 49er fan, and then they take other guys' names and use it as theirs. How disgusting is that? Hey, Brian.
49ers, red and gold. Still rocking with the Niners till I'm dead and cold.
Yeah.
Screaming the name all the way from the Mid-South because the law says know your role and shut your mouth. What it is, Ronbo.
Brian, and try to be honest, because I'm saying now, I did not know BA was trying to play poker with the 49ers, right? So all of a sudden I realized now he is. He was bluffing, and the 49ers called his hand, and now all of a sudden he folds. He hadn't said he agreed to the contract yet because he'll lose face, right? He'll wait a little while longer, and then he'll come in. He's got to come up with something to say as to why he signed the contract to stay with the 49ers. But he ain't going anywhere. I would bet he's not. What do you think, Brian?
Ronbo, it's like I said, in the art of negotiation,
it
is who has leverage, period. And everybody's situation is different. CeeDee Lamb's got the leverage. He's got the numbers.
Yeah.
And it's due. It's time. So the ball's in his court. That's not saying what. Although not Brock Purdy. Although Brandon Aiyuk had a good year, but he's still in his 5th-year option. He doesn't have the leverage. He's still on the contract, so he's still on the contract for 1 more year, and that $14 million is locked in. Now if they want to up it a little bit, they gonna up it, but he's not going to get Justin Jefferson money. They're not gonna do that. It's not gonna happen. And another thing, Ronbo, let me ask you something. You married, right? Are you married?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So what if at the blue, if you're going to get divorced, check this out. So if you're going to get divorced, y'all pretty much have talked about it. It's pretty much
come to a conclusion.
If you're going to get divorced, you're going to say, okay, just tell me when you want me there, I'll be there.
Yeah.
You're not going to be fooling around. Yeah. You're not going to be hanging. You're not going to talk on one breath, talk about getting a divorce, and then the next breath, you're going to meet her up at 31 Flavors.
Yeah. See?
No.
That's mixed messaging.
No.
And
they called this, like you said, they called his bluff.
Send me to Pittsburgh.
So why are you at practice?
Yes.
Why are you holding in?
Because he doesn't.
You got Pittsburgh on hold. You got Pittsburgh on hold. What do you want? That's why I said. What do you want?
Because fam, it came down to, I'm gonna go to Pittsburgh and get my butt beat every week, or am I gonna stay here and compete with a team that's probably got a chance to get things done? Yeah. And for a few more dollars, the 49ers ain't paying me that bad. So, put your ego away and stop it.
You're going to Pittsburgh. Yeah, you got the bag, but you don't even know who's going to get you the ball. You don't even know who's going to get Russell Wilson might wake up one day and say, hey, you know what? I'm going to focus on Sierra. I'm going to let this thing go. Now you stuck
and he could. He's got plenty of money.
You done went from a Super Bowl. You done went from a Super Bowl, a quarterback that you've been to the Super Bowl, who's proven.
NFC
you done went from that to uncertainty. Justin. I mean, what's the other quarterback name for Pittsburgh? Justin. What's his name?
That's Justin Fields.
Justin Fields. Mm-hmm. He's all right. I mean, he's upcoming, but he's not Brock Purdy.
And also, fam, Arthur Smith just got over there. All right, they're installing a new offense, and nobody over there gets it. Okay, and now Brandon's gonna come in there, and he don't know jack. He's just now getting there late anyway. So he's gonna come in there looking confused and sitting on the bench and crying that they're not throwing me the ball. Brandon, you don't know what you're doing. You went left and you were supposed to go right. So Brandon, he woke up. And if he was serious, he just now woke up.
And Ronbo, I'm so glad. I had to ban myself from hearing these teasers. All these teasers. Well, Brandon Aiyuk, update on Brandon. I don't want to update. I wanted to see.
So annoying at this point.
I do not want to. I'm not even gonna look at it until I hear a decision. Is he gonna stay? Or the Niners going to trade him. So when you say right now at this point, the pretty much the ball is in Brandon's court.
They gave it to him. They told him it was. And then what did he do?
Yeah, it's in your. What do you want? Yeah, he punked out.
That's pretty much what happened. Brandon shows up, standing 50 yards away, and as the day went by, he started inching more toward where he could hear, and then he got real close. And then he started chumming it up with all his boys and carrying on. Brandon,
how you gonna shake hands and then act funny another way? How you gonna shake hands? You up there dapping, you giving dap to John Lynch, and then another breath you act like you mad or you want your bag. Pick a stand, man. Pick a side. Pick a side.
And
CeeDee
stop
Lamb,
it.
he picked a side.
Yeah, right. Stay on one side or the other. CeeDee didn't talk to him.
His teammate Trent Williams, he picked the side.
Yes.
Hey, I'm not coming in. I'm not coming in.
Brandon's
Okay,
been
when
two or
y'all give
three
me some
times.
more guaranteed money, when y'all give me some more guaranteed money, I'll come in. Pick a side.
Stand
Like,
your
why are
ground.
you there? Why are you there in the team colors? And it's about you.
Because he's not serious. Just
know,
like you
right?
said,
I'm like,
he's not
man.
serious, or else he'd still be standing out there and nobody'd hear from him.
I'm like, Ninja, please. Come on.
So, yeah, we can stop paying any attention to this. And Brandon should be
No.
signing very shortly because the 49ers already played him out.
I'm like, man, look, just go ahead on and sign the offer and get on with it and just play out. And then next year, you're going to get franchise tag. And you just go, I mean, the ball is not in your court.
Mm-hmm. You just bought a house in the Bay Area. It don't make no sense, Brandon.
Right.
You're not making any
Stop
sense.
listening to, people that don't know what they're talking about, and just run it back one last time. Get the last dance now, because you might get over there and you might get over in Pittsburgh, and then injuries happen. You get the injuries, and next thing you know, you mess around and go 8-8, and you barely don't make the playoffs.
And hurt.
Versus
we got that to worry about too, Brian.
On 8.
Every time players miss
Right,
too much
yep,
time
yeah,
at the
we
beginning
do.
of the season,
Yeah.
soft tissue injuries. I'm worried about that now because he hasn't got
Right.
it. But you can work out all you
That's
want
another-
to,
yeah.
but you're not in
Yeah,
camp getting in player shape. I'm really worried about that. So he ain't gonna be able to play first night. He can't play first night against the Jets.
Louis Riddick said it. Louis Riddick said it today. He's like, hey, that's guys that hold out or whatever. That's the first
Get
thing
hurt.
Soft tissue.
Running like that.
Your only football shape. Football, if you're gonna get in football shape, you gotta play football.
Yeah, and get them ouchies out of the way because who runs on the field more than a wide receiver? Running backs don't even run as much as wide receivers. So
you got a trainer and you might be doing that's cool, but you're not not with the team. You're not under a regimen. You're not on their regimen. You're just doing private sessions.
Yeah.
You're not getting team reps or nothing like that. It's just you and a trainer. You probably had a personal trainer or whatever like that.
Yeah,
but it's not the same when you're on the team with your team and y'all preparing together versus you are focused on you trying to get in shape. But it never works.
And it's got to stop now. We got to go, though, fam. Brian, always a pleasure to hear from you. And hopefully you and I both don't have to hear any more about the latest report on Brandon Aiyuk. No! Nobody wants to hear it. Stop! Turn it off! So we get that done.
Yeah.
Brandon's going to sign.
Yeah, as of starting tonight, Ronbo, I am fasting from any Brandon Aiyuk hoopla. I'm not going to turn in nothing until I hear him sign or get traded.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, between time, shout out to you, shout out to the faithful, and shout out to production. And I'm out.
There he goes. Appreciate you, fam. See you Friday. All right.
All right, Ronbo. See you Friday.
Night, Brian.
All right.
Hey, there he is. Come on in, Smooth.
But what's up, baby boy?
Smooth, man, because like being a 49er fan, we have to go through drama each and every year from pretty much as soon as the Super Bowl or the playoffs are over, our madness starts every year for the last 5 years and goes right up to the point now. Remember last year, we signed Nick Bosa 5 minutes before the first game started. And this year, Brandon Aiyuk's probably maybe another week or so, a few days, because you don't want to look like, y'all think I'm soft, huh? I wasn't going to sign. The only reason I signed, he's got to come up with a reason to say why he signed. Brandon, man, stop clowning. But Smooth, what do you make of this stupid situation?
And I'm tired of hearing about this shit.
All of us are. It's just.
I mean, every time you look up, Brandon this, Steelers this, Niners this. You go sign, you don't sign. Is it the money? Is it not the money? First of all, it was the money. Okay, New England put $32 million a year. You turned that down.
Ooh.
I mean, come on. That was a red flag right there. All right, you bullshitting right there. All right. It's not the money. So what is it? I want 28. Now you want 28. Niners off you 26. They're $2 million short. Okay. Now, They dapping it up on the field. Oh, is he leaving or is he going? He's been his farewell. I mean, it's dominating all the headlines, bro. I mean, it's wiping out.
Oh.
Hey, what's so embarrassing? What's so embarrassing? You mean to tell me all these months? It seems like a damn year.
Doesn't it?
All this time. You mean to tell me $2 million was holding up? We thought
That's
it was
what made me the
30 and
maddest.
128.
Oh, that's what made me the most mad. You can make an investment when you got that kind of money. Money makes money. Come on.
Man, I want to slap somebody on this one.
Badly.
I mean,
Kick him
goddamn,
too.
come on. See? $2 million.
It's
Now,
the principle, Smooth.
it's-
I got to be able to tell everybody. Now, I get paid more than I'm say raw. What's oh,
Hey, you
Brandon.
know what? Oh, mentioning St. Brown, mentioning him, you heard what happened in that last preseason game, right?
What? Did you get hurt?
When Detroit, man, it was okay, preseason game against the Giants in Detroit.
Okay. What happened?
He got jumped on. All 11 guys, so the Giants was whooping their butt.
Oh, hey, I did hurt.
They walked away. They all walked away. It was 90 seconds before anybody came to help them. all the players thought about the coach. You know the coach. You know the coach.
Yeah, right.
You know how the coach is.
His teammates didn't come and help him?
People better take out the coach. He must be hardcore, right?
Right, biting kneecaps off.
Man, they walked by him and looked him up and down like he was trash. I thought he was hardcore. You didn't get in that ass. He didn't say nothing. He was mad, though. His whole face expression told it all. I'm like, yo,
but
I'm just
Smooth,
saying. I know the Lions ain't really at the
But I just want to. Did the rest of the Lions run over there and help him out, or did they just stand there and watch?
Nobody did nothing. Nobody did nothing. You know why? You know why? I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you. I remember his contract. You remember his contract that he had got?
Yeah. Nobody on the other side.
It's one thing. Okay. It's one thing to get your contract. Your player's happy for you. Tax you, D-Deb, all right, glad you got some money, dog. You know, time to go to work. This boy want to talk about, he want to talk about himself and his money in his contract, like walking around like he the captain of all other captains. They're like, all right. Look, they're smart, but they're smart. They didn't say nothing. You know how to keep everything in-house? Yes. Yeah, they kept it in-house, but they let it be shown on the field.
I got to go get that clip. I got to go. I can't wait. Soon as we get that, I got to go look and see what that had to be hilarious. And there's not enough refs to pull all them people off of it. I
saw it, but I thought it was a mixture of players. I ain't tripping no other team but the Niners. You know what I'm saying? So I took a glance at it. Well, as I got through watching the sports networks and stuff about it, I had to go back to YouTube and look at it.
Oh, man. Because if that was us, they'd still be trying to break up that fight. The 49ers would have went buck wild on that one. Oh.
But Brandon Aiyuk, everything is looking legit. Only hold up is the guarantee. That's it. The guarantee. And I'm still embarrassed about that. $2 million? You only get a man 66 guaranteed and just get him in camp. Because you know he's going to be rusty. I don't give a damn how much you work out on the off season or on your private time. But in camp, pads on, contact, the classroom is one thing. I mean, come on, but still. Come on, bro. You got backups that's sitting on the sideline for a year to learn the playbook. But come on, Brandon, man.
They'll iron that out. Brandon does not want to leave over that matter. He knows that's too petty. He'll do it.
He's going to be forgiven and everything. I mean, but come on, dog. You was talking about 30. You went on everybody talk show. You went on
the whole circuit.
That dude that played for I forgot his name. He played for the Steelers too. He got the pivot. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
They got
Ryan Clark.
They got Cloud on there. Yeah, Brian Clark. Yeah, he was on there. Talking about the Lamborghini and all. Man, the Lamborghini, you let them, they brought it to you on a platter. New England had your Lamborghini right there, bro.
That's why. Ryan Clark does this every year, though. He gets on the 49ers. He finds something to pick on the 49ers about. If it's nothing else other than to pick on Brock Purdy as he did last year. Ryan's terrible.
He said Brandon was going to be gone. He was going to be gone.
Oh, he promised it.
Once he finds out, Nice opened up the talks again, at the table, get everything done.
Yeah.
Robert Clark was nowhere on the next show.
Yeah,
I was
no,
looking for him.
He does it all the time.
we
We made him apologize. We attacked him on Twitter. 2 years ago, Ryan came in there and just came in with all kind of bogus talk, right? And Brian actually came back and apologized for something. Yeah, I might have been overshot.
These out of state people, bro. I don't care who you are. I don't give a damn who you are. You don't know nothing about the Bay. Ain't nothing like the Bay.
They really don't.
From LA to the Bay to LA, back and forth. They don't know nothing about the Bay, man.
Yeah, no.
Nothing.
Their job is just to get up
They
there
get
and
their information. They say in out of state they don't even get 9 stations. They have to stream them and all that. They don't even get the news that we get.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just
Regardless
saying,
of whether it's ESPN
all
or
y'all
not,
tripping
true.
on value, don't even trip. All we have to do is just it's a guaranteed money. That's it. He's already in the on practice. I'm saying on the practice on the field with the red and black, with red top and black shorts on, topping up with the players and all that, smiling, dapping everybody up. Yeah. It's a wrap, man.
He's delighted.
Steelers going to somebody else. Yeah. Go get CeeDee Lamb with somebody with Dallas and then messed up shit. Oh, Dallas is man.
Jerry's gonna pay.
We play Dallas too. Yeah. We play Dallas too.
We do play Dallas this year. Because I
didn't
go back and look at the schedule because that would be 3 years. 3 years in a row playing Dallas, huh? Regular season?
Team Super Bowl since what? 95?
Yeah.
They ain't been since 95?
No, I'm just saying we well, and you know what though? The 49ers do play Dallas sometimes in a string. So maybe this is the third
I had
year.
a schedule. They come here. I had a schedule.
Yeah, but we playing the Cowboys like this because this will be 3 years in a row, I think. Or was
Cowboys
one of them
like
playoffs?
preseason, right?
Yeah,
playing the Cowboys like playing college team.
I can't wait to see them, man.
like Iverson said, practice. Dallas is practice, man. That's practice. They get us ready for the playoff shit.
Yeah, but Smooth, look out for Dak. Dak's gonna be playing his ass off because Dak is auditioning for another team. I really believe Jerry is serious. Dak's not getting paid this year. He'll get paid next year,
might as well go on
but either by Dak or by Jerry or somebody else. He'll get a lot of people asking for Dak to come be their quarterback too.
Everybody talking about the Niners. Aiyuk, I won't just leave you with this before I let you go. I know you have other callers. Nobody been talking about what was his name? The new defensive end we got from the Chargers. I think he's been in the league for about a year.
We just got him today, right?
No, Williams. Nick Williams.
Yeah, we just got him today, right? I believe.
Yeah, yesterday.
He just got here. Oh, Smooth, why do you? Now that you mention him real quick, because we are out of time. Is he any good?
I haven't studied him, do my research and nothing on, but I'm gonna pull up his tape and check him out and have something for you. You probably do your research by then too, but we'll talk about.
I saw his name, but it didn't ring a bell, so I just thought 49ers bring a camp body in to see if he can make the team or not. Okay.
They've been making moves, but this Brandon Aiyuk man blocking up everything. I mean, can't
I can't figure out what
all
do.
it is. Aiyuk this, minus this. So yeah, they have other things they're doing behind the scenes. So
we're always bringing in.
We don't hear about it because this. Yeah.
Right.
But
all right, fam.
I'm doing good, man. I'm hanging in there. So
I'm glad to hear it. You sound like in good spirits too. Yeah, love it.
Yeah, man. Hey, I ain't gonna let nothing beat me, get me down, bro.
Yes.
You know, I'm a fighter, so I'm gonna keep fighting.
Go. And that's how you
win.
I
thank everybody. So, oh yeah. So let's get ready for the Saints come Sunday.
Yeah. Should be fun.
Okay. All right, now I'm out. All
right, Smooth. Appreciate you, fam. Stay good. All right.
Appreciate you. All right, you too. All right.
Talk to you later. See you Sunday. Or Friday. Yeah, Friday, Smooth. Get back Friday.
Oh, yeah, Friday, yes.
Yeah.
See you Friday, game Sunday. Got you. All right.
Right. Night, Smooth.
All right, I'm out.
And there's Nikita's dad. Hey, Michael.
Hey, Ronbo, how's your night going, buddy?
Michael, it's doing all right now because I had one thought.
I know. I'm getting excited, man. This is going to be like an early present, man. Can't wait to see how much he's going to get. I'll be happy.
Because I thought he's leaving. Michael, at any time did you think that BA might be actually leaving? I actually did think he was out of here. No, but that was Big Show's fault.
Why would he go to Pittsburgh? Pittsburgh is not going to go nowhere. And if he knows 49ers are like family.
You know,
Well,
it's
hey,
like a
Michael,
family thing.
what's it like living in Pittsburgh? I mean, you're kind of close to the city. I mean, what kind of is it a great place to live?
Windy, snow. Nah, it's all right, but it's windy, cold, snowy, nasty. You know what I mean? Remember last time we played in Pittsburgh?
No, I know it's cold.
No.
I hate cold.
Pittsburgh,
please. No. San Francisco, Bay Area is cool enough.
Pittsburgh ain't Cleveland. Both of them, no. He's better off staying with the family of the 49ers. I think he's better off. Because, you know what I mean? If I was him, I wouldn't leave. It's like you're attached to the team, the players, the fans. You know?
Yeah, I do.
Hey, the Rams set a record for preseason, Ronbo. Do you know the Rams set a record for INT so far? They lead for INT so far. 4 INT, that quarterback. Hey, remember, we got the first place for both interceptions so far. What's the regular season? He was record. Horrible. He was 1 for 4. 1 touchdown for INT, the third string quarterback.
That's Stetson Bennett the third.
And you know who they're looking at too?
Stetson Bennett the third, Esquire.
What's that time? 4 INT. Oh, boy, if that was regular season, you'd be starting off good, the Rams. 4 INT first. Whew. But they're looking at Tannehill, too, the Rams. They might be looking at the Tannehill. You know, the ex-Tennessee quarterback?
Because if they do need a third quarterback, too, because Stafford and Jimmy could both go down at any time. You do need that third quarterback. Now, can you imagine? 49ers will meet Stetson Bennett the third on this particular second game of the season as both Stafford and Jimmy Garoppolo both set to come back in about 2 weeks. Oh, really? Are you kidding me? Okay, we'll give them a break. Who are we going to start? Hey, Michael, who would you start? We don't need to start Brock on that game. Who are you going to start? Between
the 49ers?
Between Brandon and Josh, Brandon Allen and Josh Dobbs. I mean, I'm not going to send Brock out there against the Rams knowing that the defense is going to eat Stetson Bennett Jr. up.
I think Dobbs. I would put Dobbs out. Put him out there. Let Dobbs play.
Well, let him play like
he runs that touchdown.
Yeah. Let them split.
Yeah,
one does one half, one does the other half. Yeah. Clown the Rams.
I'm still wondering where's that guy from Wisconsin. I'm just thinking when's that guy from Wisconsin going to come back and try out? The guy we picked up, the free agent rookie from Wisconsin.
Oh,
remember that quarterback?
Mordecai. Mordecai.
I want to see how he looks. I want to see how he looks. You know, you picked him up. Let's see this guy play.
Somebody said they'll hide Mordecai because he looks pretty good. And if you put him on the practice squad, which like the 49ers really want to do, you don't want him getting cherry-picked. Yep. So, yeah.
And also, I felt sorry for my former Michigan quarterback who's out for the year for the Minnesota Vikings. He's out for the year.
Poor guy.
Yeah, so Darnold's the starting quarterback this year for the Minnesota Vikings. Yep.
Which was supposed to be the case in the first place.
Week 2.
Yeah.
And we're playing in week 2. Imagine that. We're playing the Vikings week 2.
Are we playing?
After the Jets, it's the Vikings.
Oh, I hate playing quarterbacks in no offense, though. I really do.
That's dangerous. Remember last time we played Minnesota? What happened? We lost.
You know, because who can better teach about the 49ers offense than Kirk Cousins?
Yep. And then Darnold, it's going to be revenge. He wants to be a...
Well, maybe not. Darnold didn't leave in such a bad... He's kind of happy that the 49ers gave him that chance so he could get a job. But he does know enough to tell the defense what to look for.
And like you said, Prescott, like you said, you were talking about, I think Prescott's going to try to play good this year because he knows there's other teams that are going to be looking at him. Maybe like Seattle. Maybe, there might be a team like Seattle I might look at him.
Maybe.
Or...
And he can come over to our division and, here we go! Boom! There he goes! Doc, get up! You okay?
I can see him going to the Seahawks in our division. I'd love to see him go to Seattle. Probably it'd be the INT family, the Rams and the Seahawks. Yeah. No, but I just can't wait. 2 more preseason games, and we got week 1 against the Jets. Can't wait, man. You know how fast that's going?
Hey,
how fast it's going?
Is our game in the first week of September?
Monday night.
No, what's the date on that game?
Thursday's Baltimore and the Chiefs, and then Monday night is going to be the Niners and Jets.
Yeah, so it's not exactly the first week. That's the first Monday in the second week. Yeah.
Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'll be week 1. Oh, I can't.
So we got 3 full weeks. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of Jets fans. Where I live, there's a lot of Jets and Giants fans here.
Where?
Oh, I'm near New York, so we got the Giants. I'm like, you don't see that many 49er fans around there. Maybe a couple, maybe not that many. I'm the only one so far that I see.
Do you see a lot of Giants fans? I can see a lot of Jets fans because here comes a bandwagon is going to fill up now. But the Giants, I can see a lot of people being pissed off with the moves they made.
Yeah, we're still going to watch out for the Jets.
No, the Jets, I figured,
want to get a shout out to 49er Brian. Oh, yeah. And I definitely going to get a shout out to 49er Brian and Tony Wright. And those Rams fans need to stop making fake accounts of Tony Wright. That's low class. That's how the Rams look, low. Come on, respect Tony Wright, man. You know, you got to respect that. I bet you his team's going to do way good this year. You watch. Watch out for Atlanta, guys.
Don't worry about Tony. He can take care of himself.
Tony's a good guy. Tony Wright's a good guy. My daughter likes him a lot.
Sure he is.
She calls him the Godfather.
Yeah, because
my daughter calls him the Godfather.
There you go. That's cool. Because Rams fans, you know, their level of class is it can be.
Smaller than a little ant. Remember, and Jim Everett's IQ is as small as a little tiny roach. That's how small the brains are.
Hey, 2 trophies in 70 years. You've got to have an attitude. That's really rough, especially getting up in our face. Right? We guys haven't won a trophy in 30 years. Well, you know what? We could go 30 more years and still be ahead of you. You going to get 4 more trophies in 30 years? I don't think so.
We'll be fine. Trust me, I believe that if we play good this year, I think this is going to be the year, 2024. And then when does the Super Bowl come to San Francisco? 2 more years?
Yeah, as a matter of fact.
Right, 2025?
Yeah.
Right, 2025 will be in San Francisco, yeah. Nice.
So we'll be doing it.
So it might be 2026, Ronbo. I don't think it's this. No, it's not
I know
this year.
it's soon. I don't know exactly which year though. Mike, we're gonna go. Let me see you Friday, since you found time to get back in here. We missed you a couple of programs, but yeah.
Yeah, no, I've been busy with my daughter, you know, and all that stuff, and I've been busy, you know.
I saw her earlier. She's health-wise, she's doing okay. Huh?
Yeah, her mom had to go to the eye doctor, so I'm watching her right now.
Okay.
Because her mother's having heart. She look at the heart, but then I have eye surgery and all that stuff with, you know, the cardiac. So I'm sitting there keeping an eye on her daughter, making sure, you know what I mean.
Well, good.
She's good. She's asked about everybody.
All right. Well, everybody says hi to
so
you.
Then
yeah.
All right. You don't say hi. All right. She's got her Eagle jersey in bed right now, sleeping with her Eagle teddy bear. I got my 49er.
Gotta love that. Serious love.
Yeah, she's sleeping with her Eagle teddy bear and jersey. Everybody, I'll talk to you Friday, Ronbo. Have a good night. You and your family.
49er Brian. Brian.
Ronbo, my bud, what is up?
Hey,
what is up?
Things are looking better, man. Things are looking up because of the BA drama. And for no other reason, it feels good to know that it's about to end. I'm tired of reading about first thing you do when you look at the dailies, Brandon Aiyuk this, Brandon Aiyuk that, Brandon Aiyuk this, and more Brandon by Aiyuk. And I said, oh, man, Brandon, would you please? So, you know, it looks like it's about to stop. I'm so glad.
Well, I don't listen to those clowns in the media, but I listen to my goat, Jerry Rice. Yeah. And when Mr. Rice makes a tweet, messages. We all need to watch and listen. I'm telling you right now, he knows what's up. Telling you, Ronbo.
Yeah, well, I wish
get our guys.
I wish you'd take those receivers and take them to that mountain he used to run and work them out. And so, all right, you guys are all a lot younger than me. Now, if I'm gonna roll up this hill,
he'd outrun him.
Jerry, I tell you what, I better not be the first one at the top of this mountain. Y'all ready? Jerry, wait a minute, Jerry. Oh no, Jerry, I can see my knees when I'm running, man. That's just too steep. It's just too crazy.
Ronbo, we have three undercover CEOs of the 49ers.
Yes.
I can tell you right now who they are. Jerry Rice, Joe Montana, and Steve Young.
Oh, for a long time.
And Steve Young and Joe Montana have been in Brock Purdy's ear for the last year, giving him advice. I can tell you that right now.
Especially Steve. Steve loves Brock. I mean, you can tell by that conversation they had last year before the Super Bowl game. Oh, Steve loves him some Brock Purdy.
And I know for a fact that Joe has been spending time in calling Purdy and letting him know, hey, kid, keep your head up. You're gonna go far, and you're gonna have a great year this year, and you're gonna get that ring. It's coming.
Yeah.
So That's enough to get me motivated for the year. How about you?
Oh, no, I believe in them anyway, because I just keep saying, 49ers, eventually, Niners, you're going to figure out why you do what you do in that game. The other team's not beating you. You're beating you. Stop it. Think.
Yeah, we always
Stay
beat
focused.
Ourselves, you know? We always beat ourselves. And I'll say it again. Christmas Day when we lost to those bat rats, you know what I mean?
Oh, Ravens.
We had an off day that day.
Yeah, they got beat that day.
Ravens,
yeah.
bat rats.
Oh, they got used.
We got beat that day because basically our heads weren't in the game and it was Christmas. That's my excuse.
Could be.
But had Brock Purdy and the Niners showed up for that game, Brock Purdy would be the MVP.
I know, right?
That's
far. All they were waiting for. One game excuse to give it to somebody else. They didn't want to give it to him, Brian. They did not want to give it to him. And they were so delighted.
Ronbo, if we would have beat those Ravens, they would have had no choice but to give it to Brock Purdy.
Oh,
and they would have been embarrassed.
Oh,
and they didn't want that either.
I agree.
Lonely.
Oh, God. Nick Wright would have lost his mind.
Oh, Nick Wright can kick rocks. He's Tom Green on mushrooms. That's what he looks like to me. He's just a weirdo. You know? I can't stand that clown. Him and the L.A. Ram fan lover, Cow Pie Cowherd.
Oh, Cowherd.
I can't stand him either.
Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah,
those guys are just, they're all clickbait, Ronbo. That's all they are. You know, I'm glad you're not like that, buddy.
No,
you sound like it is.
Yeah, we're just going to discuss the facts and not add too much opinion, or what they love to do.
Yeah, and I'm excited for this year. I think we're going to have a good game against the Saints this weekend, don't you? I think that's going to be a little different than what.
Yeah, Brian. Yeah. Also, I'm looking forward to how Kyle. Well, maybe he won't expose himself. Kyle's got a plan for the new kickoff rules, right? So I hope. Well, maybe
I would hope so. God,
they've got to practice. They can't. Kyle won't let us see anything because he doesn't want anything to be exposed before opening day. But I hope they're working on it in practice. Because last week,
they just Ronbo. That was embarrassing last weekend. Oh my gosh! I mean, I don't want to see something like that again.
Nobody does.
We're not going to win games with that crowd.
That was embarrassing.
No. So, but Ronbo, I'm confident that BA will be signed and the 49er life will go on, and that means a Super Bowl, buddy.
Yes.
I think it's coming this year. And shout out to Michael. It was good hearing your voice. Tony Wright, stick to your guns, buddy. Those guys that are using a fake account against you, they're nothing but chumps and cowards, and, they're just keyboard little chumps that live in mama's basement, can't pay the rent. And,
hey, Brian,
pack of losers.
There's another guy. Somebody gave his name earlier. There's another guy that calls him Texas Boy. We had another guy that was extremely annoying, along with Young Montana. There were
Gene D.
No. This is a 49er fan. You know what's so funny, Brian? Fans from other teams.
Hannah Montana, yeah.
Yeah, I understand people from other teams, but a 49er fan that comes in and sits there and just praising everything the troll says. Oh, I agree. Oh, I mean, but you know what you're talking about. I blah, blah. God, somebody hit him with a baseball bat. I mean, that's just ew.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, I don't get how you jump ship from the Niners to the L.A. Trash Rams. I don't get how that happens.
Yes.
That's just weird. There's
and no
that
shame.
Baker Amelia, Hannah Montana, he needs to get on some medication or something. There's something wrong with that guy.
God.
And, that marketing pro, he knows the score, right? Because he's old and sore and he's such a big fat bore.
Yeah, you took a page out of his. Marketing pro sits up and comes up with these things and writes them all up and brings them to the show. Marketing pro, I got to say, you do amuse me. Of all the Rams fans in there, I don't mind him. The other ones can go to, but I mean, marketing pros are funny.
Ronbo, we all know who marketing pro's sources are. It's his bartenders and his Uber drivers that he talks to on the way home.
Don't forget
when
his
he's
barber.
half-talked and can't even talk halfway, So, Well, I hope you have him on tonight. I'd love to hear from his drunk ass.
No,
It'd
no,
be fun.
I always, as soon as I see his name pop up on the screen, I always laugh. Oh God, here he comes. Hey, what to do, player? You know, and then it starts
what
off.
to do. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, well, we don't like talking about doo-doo around here. We don't talk about Rams over here.
Wait, Brian, yeah, practice this one too. You know, but Sean McVay, you know, he's just how's he put it? Sean Bill Walsh McVay.
Matty Dum Stafford or Dime Stafford. You know. The genius McVay.
I mean, God. And by the way, marketing bro, you got to change Matthew Dimes. Those are nickels.
And what kind of a clown puts McVay in the same sentence as a Bill Walsh? I mean, I would think maybe put a Bill Belichick there or something like that, but
you know,
McVay? God. Are you kidding me? Yeah. Get some help, buddy. You know, AA is for real. It is. Check into it.
Sit there and tell your story.
Well, hey, shout out to you, Ronbo. I love you. We're going to have a great game Sunday.
Yes, we are.
And Tony Wright, stick to your guns, buddy. Love you. Ray Jr., always good. Smooth, good hearing from you, buddy. And the rest of the crew. Tony down under, I got to send a shout. Oh, Ronbo, by the way, when we sign BA, I hope that Big Show and Steven's heads don't explode. I hope they can contain their wrath. Just putting that out there.
It's going to be a wonderful
shout out to you guys.
All right, Brian. Good night, fam.
Yeah.
We'll see you Friday.
All right, everybody. Love you all. Have a good one. Rams suck.
Yes.
Bye.
Twice. Night, Brian. Woo! Stan the man. Stan, come on in, man.
Hey, what's up, Ronbo? How's it going tonight?
Oh, I'm feeling good, Stan. You know, I'm feeling like we're going to get a wide receiver. And a lot of people don't want to admit it, but we are a much better team when you have that element of that offense. I need Brandon Aiyuk, Stan. I never wanted to see him leave. I was getting a little irritated and frustrated, and I said, okay, well, BA, just get out then. No. That's that kind of thing where, you know, you're having a fight with your lady. Get out now. You get halfway down the street. Okay, come on back. Let's work it out. But damn you.
Baby.
You know?
I'm sorry, baby. Come on back. Yeah.
You know,
well, definitely with Brandon Aiyuk on the roster, the 49ers are a very, very strong team to win the Super Bowl.
Sure.
Okay, we need him. He's made a lot of great plays throughout the season last year and the playoffs to help us move forward in the playoffs. You know, the Super Bowl was unfortunate. He didn't get enough targets. I know he was a little disappointed about that. But I'm not even worried about Brandon Aiyuk and Trent Williams. They will be 49ers this upcoming season.
Yep.
I'm 100% confident of that, especially when you're a Super Bowl ready team. You got to go get it now.
Yeah.
What worries me is next season, how much is Brock Purdy willing to take in order to keep the team intact?
Oh, it's his first contract, Stan. You know what? I do not expect him to take a team-friendly deal. Maybe his second time around, but this time he's going to want to get everything they're going to give him. His agent is.
Yeah,
Brock may be sitting back saying, listen, I don't really need to have $80 million. I mean, I'm fine with it. Listen, Brock, I want you. Sit down. I'm going to do the best for you, your family, and everybody else involved. All right? Just let me do my job, and I'll get back to you. Agents are like this, Stan. You know this. He's worried about his cut and everybody else's cut. God.
Yeah, I mean, Brock. He seems to be a very humble person.
He's a down to earth good kid.
And down to earth. He models. He admires Tom Brady. As far as the way he handled things on the field and off the field. And Tom Brady never really took a lot of money throughout his career. He rather, take take enough to be satisfied with,
and keep some money for the guys to get around you.
Spread it around. They got Randy Moss in there or some other guys. Unfortunately, Randy Moss didn't get a Super Bowl with him, but
it's still.
Yeah, exactly. So hopefully next year they can pitch it to Brock as, hey, maybe if you take a little less than $50 million a year, we'll always keep some weapons around you. We'll always keep you protected. Hopefully they build that offensive line, so to keep them protected. But
that's so important.
We'll see how it goes next year. But there's something else I wanted to touch on tonight. Also, it's this preseason game against the Tennessee Titans we just had. What happened to Isaac Guerendo, the running back from Louisville?
Anytime you run 4.3, your hamstrings are going to go out at any time. You could be sleeping. You could have your feet up on the sofa, and muscles just pull.
Well, we know it happens to Debo every year.
Oh, every year, yeah. Every guy we've had. But Debo's not that fast. Debo's just so bulky, and he doesn't understand kinesiology like he should. He needs to do things to keep himself extremely flexible. I don't think he does enough.
Yeah, I'm just very eager to see what Isaac Guerendo could bring to the table.
We all are.
We already know about Jordan Mason. I've been a big Jordan Mason fan ever since he tore up the Seattle Seahawks on that Thursday night game,
and all the way down to the
he tore them boys up. In his rookie season.
Yes.
In his rookie season, and I'm still disappointed to this day that Kyle did not give him the ball in the Super Bowl, because he averaged 5.2 yards a carry last season. So yeah, I hear a lot of the 49er fans, say take some of the load off of McCaffrey, and I do agree with that.
Begging for him. He won't listen.
I mean, when we get in that red zone, Mason needs to be carrying the ball.
He does.
He needs to be carrying the ball.
Not Isaiah. Who's Elijah
Isaac?
Mitchell? Elijah Mitchell does not need it. Elijah Mitchell's too fragile, and that's the hardest bumping is going to take place around that 1-2 yard line. Don't give it to let Jordan have it. Jordan will dish it out, and he will take it in. You seen that fight he did this last weekend, and Pony pushed him over the goal line. That's the kind of beast I need inside the 3 yard line.
He's a bull. He's like a Marshawn Lynch type player. I like it.
He's heavy.
And he's definitely built for the position. And let me ask you this: what do you think about the new kickoff rule they got going on? I'm not crazy about it.
It's purely unentertaining. I hate it. I really do.
So entertaining, man. I think I'm gonna get up and use the restroom during the kickoffs, man. I don't know.
Yeah, it's it. Go get a sandwich, go back to the fridge, get another brew. It's just really,
right.
I don't know. I hate it.
Well, I did see something interesting today. And I think more of the NFL kickers are gonna start picking up to this. But kicker from Kansas City kicked the ball off, and it curved in midair. So the receiver was not really able to make a decent catch. Bounced on the ground a few times, kind of went toward the end zone. And by that time, the tacklers are already pretty much close to you. You have no choice but to take a knee.
Yeah.
So it's gonna become very. Don't be surprised if you see a lot of kickers start curving the football in midair, so they're not able to return it decently.
But don't they? I thought don't they penalize the kicking team? See the rules to me. I can't comprehend them. I don't get it. And also, you can take the ball out to the 35.
I think it has to land. I think it has to land between the 1 yard line and the 20 yard line. I think that's the vicinity. So if they kick it anywhere within that vicinity, it's fair game. But they found a loophole that if you kick the ball and it curves in midair, the receiver doesn't really have a good chance to catch it. And I've seen it a couple times in the preseason game this year. I'm like, this is what kickers are going to start doing. They're going to have to change the rule because people are not going to like that. They're not going to like that.
I hope so. This is not a play, and it's only an experimental phase anyway. So if the owners disapprove and vote on it, they'll take it out. They had another thing they were working on a few years ago. They took that out. It started out the preseason and made everybody mad. Well, this is like, I'm not hearing enough negative noise about this kickoff, though. It's designed to protect the players, which is why it's going to meet a little heavier legislation.
I know, man, but they're football players. They're football players, though, Ronbo. When you sign the contract, there's always a chance you can get injured.
Yep.
Yeah. So Devin Hester just got, he just got inducted into the Hall of Fame. You'll never see that again. I'm hoping you do, but you're never going to see that type of play in the NFL again because player safety. That's what it's all about now. One last thing before I go. Pay attention to my 49ers Rookie of the Year, Malik Mustafa. That's a bad man.
You know we are. Malik, that stick he put on last weekend, that's all I needed to know.
You know, Stephen Davis say that's a bad man.
Yes, indeed. He's got quickness. He's got strength. That's a vicious combination for his position. And he ain't a linebacker.
Oh, man, he's sick.
But, man.
I think he has, was he strong safety, I think he is?
Yeah.
Strong safety, free safety.
Strong.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Hufanga, when he comes back, he better step it up. Otherwise, I don't know if Hufanga's going to be back next year.
You know,
I don't know.
He went to the doctor this past Monday, I think. I wonder what the doctor said. Or does he go this Monday?
They said Hufanga's going to be out until week 7.
Oh!
He'll be back, but he's going to be mid-season or so. But I mean, hey, if Malik Mustafa,
that's too much Mustafa. Okay.
Yeah, they're gonna have to make him a starter, man. He's too good.
But Stan, I like Talanoa. Okay, we'll see what happens.
Okay. We'll see what happens. I like Hufanga too, man. But you sometimes things happen like that.
It's football.
Look what happened with the Tom Brady situation. Drew Bledsoe got knocked out. He came in. The rest is history.
And the rest is history. Hey, Stan, good to hear from you.
Same thing with us. All right, man.
I see you Friday. We got some time. Always love to hear from you. All right.
Friday? Okay, right on, man. I got you.
All right, Stan. Night,
all right, take care.
Dude. Yeah, I missed that report. Dang it. Yeah, Cap. Hufanga might never be the same again. That's true. Bob, I like that. Malik, the lot, Mustafa. Oh! Hey, Tony.
Hey, Ronbo.
Tony, I'm glad you got in here tonight. I was thinking about you as soon as I read the antics, and I put him in the antics category now. Brandon Aiyuk has been pulling a stunt the whole time. Remember when the other day we talked about Brandon Aiyuk is confused? He, as far as tactics on how to negotiate your contract and things like that, Brandon Aiyuk needs to go back to the 2nd and 3rd grade. That was ridiculous. And now the 49ers realized what he was doing. And they said, well, you want to go to Pittsburgh? Here, we've got a deal in place. Let's go ahead. And you make a decision on this, Brandon, and think well and hard and long on this. Now, we're willing to do this because this is what you want. And then all of a sudden we see Brandon in camp today looking as if, hey, man, come on, man. I was between y'all, man, talking to his boys at the camp. Between y'all, man, I was just playing, man. I just want to get my money, man. I had to do what I had to do. I got another year on my contract. I'll be $14 million. I could get killed next year and not get no money the following year. You know how I go? So 49ers pull that rug right out from underneath his silly ass. God, I'm loving it. Tony, give me your take on this.
Yeah, well, I told you, Ronbo, the boy's confused. But you see, we've talked about investigations before, and I would bet just about anything on this. Well, first of all, I'd like to say, Big Show, you might lose this bet because he was.
So don't call in, Show. We're waiting on you. Go ahead.
He was adamant that he was going to get traded. I love you, Big Show, but I think you're going to lose this one, brother. But
don't let me come and find you, Show. We'll have to hunt him down.
You could, yeah. You could bet your ass, Ronbo, that Lynch and Shanahan sat down and had a look at the scenario. This isn't. This is tactics personified by the 49ers because number one rule, right, that they looked at is that this guy just bought a house in the Bay Area. All right? So he's made his nest, he's settled in, and and they're thinking to themselves, well, he just bought a house. Where the hell does he think he's going to Pittsburgh here and there? You got to go through all that rigmarole of selling your house, uprooting your family, and then moving to another. They knew it's like playing chess. They gave him the checkmate from a long time ago, and they know he's going to sign. They just said to each other, Kyle and Lynch, they just said to each other, Kyle, just act like you're pissed off, on the field with him, or look at.
We'll wait about.
Look at him strangely, He'll what's he going to do? He's going to come around.
They tried to smoke him out. Remember, and then he had to call a meeting. The 49ers were content to never speak to him again. Because Brandon had to go in and call a meeting. I said, what is that? They knew what they were doing. Like you're saying, they figured it out.
They knew what they're doing all along. That plus, here's another plus. They know that he was keeping fit all off season. They saw him training.
So they keep an eye on him.
They know what he's like. Yeah. They know what he's like. They know his tendencies. He always comes in hot to trot. So they're not. Kyle Shanahan's not even worried about him not being at practice. All right, because he knows within 2 days he'll be up to scratch.
Oh, he said it. Kyle
and
admitted to it. Yeah.
Yeah. And as far as Brandon Aiyuk watching practice, you know why he's watching practice, bro? Like an undercover brother. He's watching practice to see if anyone's going to take his job, if anyone's good enough to take his job.
Yeah, because Ricky's laid up with his shoulder aching, and Calvin is just now getting back to work. And, Chris Conley is good. I don't know about how the chosen one's going to look, but Brandon's probably concerned about the fact that he better get in there and assert himself down before it's too late, though.
It's never too late, Ronbo, because if you look at any tape, first of all, he's 18 yards a catch. All right, you can't just throw that away. Number one. Number two, when you look at the film, the downfield, whether it's Debo or George Kittle or whoever is going in for a TD, you can bet your ass in that frame there's Brandon Aiyuk there pancaking some dude on his ass for them to get into the end zone. So all round, yes, we need that boy.
Oh yeah.
Do we have to worry? No. They've called his number,
and we never did.
He's finished.
And I had
I
actually thought he was leaving, Tony. He had me fooled for a minute. Really did. I thought he was serious.
Yeah, they know he's going to come back and say, "All right, Kyle, I'll sign on the dotted line." Plus, another thing to think about: you go to Pittsburgh Steelers, the dude that was drafted in the second round or first round or whatever, he's in the back seat now. So then you're going to cause a ruckus over there. There's going to be people that are going to hate you because you just took someone's job, all right? Because you're one of the best receivers in the NFL. And do you want to be that hated player? Do you want to take that chance to go to a team you know nothing about their scheme, their system, or anything like that? And do you want to go to a team where you're going to be playing football? You got the money, but you're going to be playing miserable football. That is a big thing. You can go to work tomorrow, Ronbo, but if you're not happy at your job, money becomes secondary.
Mm-hmm. And no matter how much, it just doesn't. It's just it hurts to get out of bed to go, and you can't wait to get out. Yeah, that's miserable.
Yeah, because when you get to work, you want to just KO somebody.
I know. In a bad mood. It's a nonstop bad mood, too. And that goes home with you, too. If you're miserable all day, you get home, you're really kind of sensitive to every little thing, and your temper's jumping out. That's a terrible existence. God.
It is. And is that a way to play football?
That better not be. It's not going to help.
Well, it's not, because I'll guarantee you, these guys checkmated him a long time ago, and we all thinking that it's an all drawn-out process. It's not got nothing to do with drawn out. They just knew that in the end, this kid's going to come running back to us, and we're going to sign him.
Sure. And he had me
end of story.
So you probably saw it through it a long time ago, but Big Show had me actually sold I thought he was out of here. I even admitted to Big Show. I said, Show, you know what? Maybe we're on the same page, man. I got a feeling you might be right on target with this. I think BA's out of here. BA is so, God, who taught him to do that?
You know,
That
the
was
thing is with
silly.
Big Show's a good salesman. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he had me fooled. Yeah, he made
And
all the
Brandon
right
standing there.
points. Yeah.
Yeah, he's standing there on the sideline. He's watching George Kittle get 6 or 7 receptions at training, at practice, and he's thinking to himself, "This guy's going to take my job, man, if I don't pull my finger out."
Tony, he loves playing football. That's the thing. I'm standing here because these guys won't give me my money, but I want to go play, man. This is what I do, and I got to stand here and wait for them to be. Oh, see,
you're absolutely right. He's itching to get out on that field. Make no mistake about that. He wants to join his brothers, go out there and fart ass around and carry on like a pork chop and have fun and do all sorts of things. He wants to get out there.
He likes feeling
and
like
he's going to sign.
And remember last year,
he's got no
him and
choice.
CMC were like the guys in camp. They came out from OTAs and they were like firing on all cylinders, man. They didn't wait and bull BS around. They came into work every day. And BA, it was like everybody was saying CMC is like leading the example out there for all the youngsters who just came in. But actually it was both CMC and BA. They were both supercharged in every workout. That's a guy that loves playing football. That's a guy that loves playing for the team he plays for. And if you want to play for anybody other than Shanahan, I don't think so. Not if you're an offensive player. No.
And this year, who wasn't this year? Debo.
Yeah.
When I looked at Debo at the press conference, I went, God damn, boy. You got a jawline, you lost a fat ass.
I remember you last year talking about Debo being wide in the back as any woman. I said, I went and checked that photo out. Damn, Tony, he's right. You know what? That's an ass, Debo. Woo!
But could you imagine Tom Brady? All right, we're talking about the best players in football, Brandon Aiyuk. Could you imagine Tom Brady playing on a team that he just hates to go into work every day?
Oh, that's not going to happen. Tom Brady.
Well, that's the same thing. You've just answered the question. It's the same thing for Brandon Aiyuk.
I know.
Obviously thought about it. Someone's been in his ear and said, "Listen, man, stop being a dickhead. We're going to win a Super Bowl. Just get the money you're going to get. You got longevity here. You're going to have multiple contracts. Bite the bullet and get this shit over and done with." Because you watch the press conference, Ronbo. He's not going to know what to say. He's going to look like an idiot in the press conference.
See, that's what you do when you play this kind of a gag, and now the reporters can't wait to get him up there. Brandon, it seems that you pretty much folded on this matter. You don't want to go to Pittsburgh. It was pretty much known that you were excited to get out of here and get to Pittsburgh to get paid more money, but you elected to stay with the 49ers. Can you reflect upon that for a moment so we can understand pretty much what you were thinking? Well, I mean, let me get the next question. I mean, that's all you got left to do, Tony. What am I going to say? I got exposed, you know?
Yeah.
God.
I mean, the only way this scenario changes, Ronbo, and there's only one way, there's no other way, is if Kyle Shanahan goes up to John Lynch and says, right, I've had just about enough of this bloke, all right, get rid of him.
Yeah.
That's the only way it changes.
Yeah.
But I think it's been in the plan from the get-go, and they're both behind closed doors. Shanahan and Lynch are pissing themselves laughing, knowing that this guy's going to come back and they're going to sign him.
And I've got 48 hours, and Brandon Aiyuk's back in his locker, and everything's back to normal to some degree. I just hope he can get in the kind of shape he needs to be in, because he's going to have problems. For now, he's got to pace him on that first Monday night game. He's not going to be able to go out there full bore. It's too late. So we'll see.
Rombo, I'm not worried about Brandon Aiyuk being in shape. He's always in shape. I'm worried about Trent Williams coming out in the first game. He hasn't practiced for how long, and pulling something, and then he's out for 8 goddamn weeks. That's what I'm worried about.
He's going to be on the snap count too, guarantee it. And that's why we're probably going to have problems with the Jets. Tony, we got to go. All right, Tony, I think a Friday, let's see what happens. We'll celebrate the Brandon Aiyuk return and the Big Show open public apology.
Look,
Big Show.
if I'm wrong though, I'll publicly apologize too. I don't,
Right.
but I don't think I am.
You're right, exactly. All right, Tony. See you Friday.
All right, brother. Shout out to Evan Ellis, Big Show, Papa D, 49 O'Brien, and the rest of the crew. And good to hear from Smooth as well.
Yeah.
And see you in the next one.
Can't wait. Cheers, Tony.
All right, bro. Cheers.
Brock O'Niner, I remember what he said. Can we roll back to it? Brock O'Niner said, how did he put it? As he put it in only Brock O'Niner style, which was hilarious. There he is. The fact show said BA is gone proves he'll stay. Well, it's a big show. Come on, man. Okay, Jalen's going to come in and speak on behalf of the big show. Jalen!
Hello, Ronbo.
Yeah,
that's
Jalen.
you?
Yeah, that's me.
Hey, how you doing, Ronbo?
I'm doing all right, because I'm feeling good about things that are happening. Production says thanks.
A lot of people don't know production is two people. I found that out not too long ago.
Look out. Jalen's running investigations. Oh, my God. Well, Jalen, now that you do that, give me some energy on the situation here with BA. A lot of us have pretty much diagnosed the situation in one way. You got some kind of feeling about this as well?
Well, Ronbo, believe it or not, I've been trying to, until football season started, I've literally been trying to stay away from.
That
I've been trying to stay away from.
Right.
I really have.
I don't blame you.
Because
a good thing. That's
that
smart
whole
thing to
Super
do.
Bowl loss, Super Bowl loss is still kind of lingering on me a little bit. So now that the season has started, of course, I've been hearing stuff about Brandon Aiyuk all off season, but it's somebody every off season. It was Nick Bosa last year. The year before that, it was Debo.
And
then it was Kittle at one point, and maybe then
Fred Warner got involved in that madness.
Anybody
worth a damn.
This is just the new thing. This is just the new Ronbo. DK Metcalf and AJ Brown did the same thing. It's just a trend that these Kyler Murray did it. Guys just do this now. I don't know why.
And Kyler was way out of line. And CD is, even as we speak, doing it. And Chase over in Cincinnati, and Chase said, "Y'all, I'm not playing. Give me my money."
Yeah.
So it's a normal thing.
Man, but the kid, the dude deserves his money. Out of all the guys that we've had play for us and come recently to get extended, maybe not over. I wouldn't say over Fred. Now Fred for sure deserves his money because that man doesn't miss a game. Fred
and
really
plays at a high level every game. Every now and then he slides a little bit, but just a little bit.
But, am I happy we extended Kittle? Absolutely. But let's not sit up here and act like he doesn't miss a lot of games, Ronbo. Kittle misses a lot of games, and there's a lot of games where he doesn't really do anything,
But
Same
he plays hurt.
Debo.
Jay, you got to give him some love, though. George Kittle is the only man I've ever heard of that played football with a flat jacket on. And
okay, well, why are you always hurt though? That's not.
Well,
that's cool.
Look at his style of play.
That's cool, Ronbo. I love the heart. I love that you're going out here playing injured. But hell, why are you even injured in the first place? Like, I don't want injury-prone guys.
No. His style of play. You could be Superman out there. They ain't got to hit you with no kryptonite. George Kittle goes and looks for people to try to hurt him. Now, when you have that kind of dude that turns his body into a guided missile, there's going to be explosions, and then it ain't always going to be him winning. But George is still going to get up.
You're going to miss games, and he's going to miss games, but you're going to have him missing games with that type of play style. Brandon Aiyuk doesn't miss games.
We might be winning because of that, though,
We didn't win in that Super Bowl.
No, George was hurt, and I didn't realize how badly hurt he was. That wasn't the real George Kittle. We found out later. Remember how badly banged up he was, but he was still out there? So,
So everybody going into that Kansas City game was just at 100%.
Probably not. I know Show was banged up badly from what they were saying.
There's injuries on both sides of the ball. I'm pretty sure Patrick Mahomes was missing like 3 of his starting linemen in that Super Bowl, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So.
But
injuries on both sides
I just point that out with him. Somebody else is another story. Would you look at George Kittle with his style of play? If he can't beat George Kittle, he's not as effective. So that's what I'm saying. Some guys are hurt and everything, but George's got to be George, or else he's not going to help us.
Well, Brandon Aiyuk has been healthy. He's been on the field, and he's gotten better every year.
Yeah,
but for some reason, we're hesitant to give him his money. I don't understand why. I do not. He blocked. I mean, this man does everything right, Ronbo. Why is it that we're so hesitant on giving this man his money?
You know, Jenny, it might actually be affordability. It might actually be that. I'm because for years I've been wondering where the 49ers getting all this money. This year I think the money ran out is the thing.
But you should have. But why aren't you should have prepared for this? You knew you were gonna have to re-sign him eventually. Like, why would you not? This is somebody you can't get rid of. Brandon Aiyuk, Ronbo.
No. And they waited too long to sign him. The 49ers have a bad habit of dragging ass on these signings, and then it comes back to haunt them later. Did you know Jefferson's going to get paid as much as he did? And now everybody in every wide receiver thinks he's any good. Man, I ain't here. I'm here to reset the market. Why I can't get paid? That's all I'm thinking. You know?
And he's waiting longer. Like, Ronbo, it's stupid because now we got to feed Ronbo as soon as CD Lamb gets paid or Jamar Chase. Yeah, it's over with. Now, Kyle, you in a fucking pickle because, dude,
I've been worried about that for 48 hours. As soon as I heard about CD and Jerry stopped laughing and joking and said he gonna pay CD, I said, no.
Ronbo, the moment one of those, Ronbo, the market is just getting higher and higher and higher. You have to sign these guys early or it's only gonna get higher.
If Jerry was smart, he'd pay CD tomorrow or today, and now all of a sudden our whole situation renews itself, and we're back to square one. If CD gets anything near Jefferson money, there's going to be a problem.
Oh, man, yep. But, I mean, hey, apparently, Jesus. Apparently Kyle was just, apparently Brandon was just joking about this whole thing or something. I don't think he was.
He was, Jalen. Then go to Pittsburgh then. $32 million on the table in New England. I thought it was about the money. And I can't go to Cleveland. He didn't even tell us why he didn't want to go to Cleveland.
They don't have a quarterback.
I know, but CBA, they don't have a quarterback in Pittsburgh either, really. You got two quarterbacks, you don't have one. So what is he? He just ran out of teams.
Ronbo, first of all, wait, hold on. Was it who said that he declined that Cleveland and Patriots thing? Did his team say that?
No,
or did he say it?
Somebody spoke. Well, he didn't go. The deal was done. The 49ers give us a wide. We need a wide receiver back and a draft pick. Amari Cooper says he's coming over to San Francisco. All of a sudden, we did hear BA wasn't interested in going to Cleveland. I don't know how, but he said it or somebody said it, but it was said. He didn't disagree with it.
Now, what if Brandon Aiyuk had even no idea that was even going down if somebody just putting words in his mouth?
Oh, no. He would. If Brandon wanted to go to Cleveland, he was there. 49ers would go take Amari Cooper in a heartbeat. No problem. Because the 49ers just want a receiver. Most people don't want to give us a receiver.
What was the trade? What was it?
Well, Amari Cooper was a draft pick in Amari Cooper. I'm not sure if there's anything else thrown into that package, but now BA just reports to Cleveland now, and apparently, you know what, Jalen, I don't believe everybody that he's supposed to be getting traded to agrees to pay him all this money. I think that has to be a part of the agreement too. Maybe Cleveland said, all right, Brandon, what we can do is we can give you 29.5, give you incentives, and bring you up to 31.
That's what I'm saying, Ronbo. Like, we don't know exactly how the deal went down. We don't. Like, they could have offered him, like you said, $20 million or like $25 million with 5 incentives.
Jalen, you ever been to Cleveland before? Jalen? See, Jalen's going to click back in there, I guess, in a sec. See, my thing is, if I'm a football player that's lived in California, in the Bay Area, I would probably have a certain prerequisites before I come to your city. I don't need to take a level down. I don't think Cleveland, Ohio is anywhere in the same class as San Francisco or the Bay Area. And if you're from Cleveland, I'm not saying that in a way that I'm just saying, if you've been to the Bay Area and you know what's going on in Cleveland, it's a comparison that can honestly be made in that fashion. People in the Midwest probably even agree.
Ronbo.
You back?
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I've not been to Cleveland, Ohio.
Yeah, see, I'm thinking, I don't, and I don't know if Jalen knows it, but Pittsburgh is probably not a bad city. It's not as bad as Cleveland, I would imagine. But I don't know that your whole lifestyle is going to change in a way that's going to be kind of dramatic. So I'm not sure.
Yeah, you going from the West Coast to the East Coast, Ronbo. It's like, it's definitely a life change. But Ronbo, damn it, I'm saying all of this to say, let me tell you something right now. Kyle, if you fuck around with Brock Purdy and you don't get that man his money, I'm sending John Wick after you. Because he needs to stop doing this, Ronbo. He needs to stop doing this. Like, he making these players feel like they not needed, Ronbo. I mean, like, dude, you basically saying, hey, Brandon, we really don't need you. Damn, you know damn well you do. Deebo Samuel had 11 targets and couldn't get any kind of separation. We have no other prototypical wide receiver besides Brandon.
Okay, Jalen,
I mean, Juwan, he's good, but Ronbo, he ain't beating nobody downfield.
No, I mean, but Jalen, remember, Brandon has they picked up the 5th-year option on purpose. It wasn't to make Brandon mad. It was to buy time. Brandon didn't want to have anything to do with it. Okay, that's one thing. So I don't think they have bad intentions toward him as much as they was trying to see if they could get away with that.
Where did this money come from to pay Javon Hargrave and Christian McCaffrey? Where did that money come from?
And that's what Brandon's saying too. I fully agree with that, and I really wish that you wouldn't let it be known what your priorities are. Trent Williams is still a man in waiting. And maybe, but I have a feeling about that situation. But
it does. It really doesn't even matter though, Ronbo. You know why, chat? Because we had no first-round picks for 3 years straight, and as soon as we got one back, what did we spend it on? A wide receiver. So I mean, clearly,
I'm still mad at that too, though. I'm with you on that.
No, Ronbo, no, you're not. Clearly, none of these fans were mad about that. None of these fans were mad about that.
I did not want Ricky Pearsall, Jalen. I'm serious.
You had fans coming in here, oh, wow, Ronbo, hippy chippy cheer. We're going to do great this year. Like, bro, we didn't need a wide receiver. What are we doing?
I was just as floored by that first-round draft pick as anybody else. But you'll find you can count the 49ers on your hands as to how many said, Ricky Pearsall, all right, let's go. I mean, I'm guaranteeing you, everybody had the same dry, what? WTF. You could see it written all over the clouds in the sky. I mean, we need an offensive lineman. Trent Williams can't last forever. You went and got Ricky Pearsall can't block? Oh.
Ronbo, I would have took a defensive lineman. I would have took a corner. We needed offensive line, defensive line, corner, linebackers. Wide receiver was literally probably one of these at the bottom, Ronbo. At the and this man took a. And I'm not trying to be rude, Ronbo, but it was more better guys left on that board. And you went and took Ricky. Ronbo, come on, Ronbo.
The guy that went over to the Panthers. I know. We gotta pull up though, Jason. Every time we get together, we always gotta pull up in 20 minutes.
I just, you know what? I'm happy that the season's back. Oh, man, I feel like one of these vets now. I'm just ready for the playoffs, man. I'm just trying to see what we're going to do in the playoffs. The season, to me, is just going through the motion. And we know we're going to have a good season, Ronbo. We know it.
Well, we got to get through this.
I'm just trying to see how the postseason is going to end. That's what I'm waiting for. I know we finna win at least 12 games. At least 12. That's nothing. Like,
it's all about the playoffs. Dalen, I'm gonna see you Friday. It's gonna get better anyway. BA will be signed by then, and we ready to go. Trent will come in 5 minutes later because he's just waiting.
Well, I hope so. Oh, I forgot about Trent. Damn.
Don't forget about Trent. All right, I'll see you Friday, Jalen.
All right, Ronbo. Let me get a Niners shout out.
Yeah, Niners. Big J. Night, fam. Oh, man. Oh, here we go. That man in L.A., one of maybe only 20 people who actually do really support the Los Angeles Rams along with Rudy, It's Marketing Pro. Come on in, Marketing Pro.
What it do? Yo, Ronbo. What it do? What it do, player? You know, as the season is starting to heat up, and McVay putting that right seasoning on the Rams season, you know, so we're seasoned for greatness.
You know, it's not that same gumbo sauce, gumbo powder. Hey, what's those two comedians got that season out on the market? Man, it's by that same stuff.
I don't know, player, but you know, just get that McVay sauce. Hey.
Every time you say McVay, that dog's gonna bark.
I think this cat was a Niner in his last lifetime or something. I think he's a 49er fan. But you know.
Oh. Go ahead,
so Ronbo, let me get this straight.
I like that dog.
So, man, this dog, I think he is a 49er. I have suspicions, but who knows? But back to business. You know, McVay, I mean, I put the whole draft class in the chat for the kids, and they were quite impressed. Even the Seahawks fan in there was like, wow, McVay's a genius. You know, so look out for Jordan.
If you guys
number 88. Yeah, you watch his highlights. I told you last time, watch him, right? That dude is scary.
What Jordan?
The ball.
Oh, you're not talking about my Jordan. You're talking about your Jordan. You got a Jordan? What's his name? What's his name?
Kennington.
What?
Number 88 on the Rams.
Wait. But you don't know his name?
That's his name, man.
What Jordan 88?
He had Jordan Hennington.
Oh,
number 88.
You said Hennington. Okay.
You know what he did to the Dallas Cowboys? Just like Texas boy. He was that dead skunk on Highway 99. Just stinking up the freeway. That's what he did to the Cowboys.
Okay.
And then now we got our own gravedigger.
Yeah.
Number 90. But he's better than gravedigger. Did you see him run down those running backs? Wow.
You know, I just want you to know the level of talent that you guys are up against is not something you should be bragging about. Marketing Pro, that's the same team whose first string got their ass handed to them by the Green Bay Packers recently. So I don't understand. You need to wait till another week. Who are you playing this weekend?
Man, I'm not quite sure. I'm gonna have to check. But you know, Stafford did get dinged up a little bit. Hey, knock it off. But you know, he pulled his hamstring. But now here's a good thing though. Cooper Rice Cup has been cooking. Like hamstring is a go. He's back. He's going to lead the league in receptions, yards, and touchdowns again. Cooper Cup is back. Rams Nation.
Yeah.
Cheers to that.
Yeah. You know, how long was Stafford on the field before that hamstring went out?
It wasn't long, you know. I mean, it's all good. It's better now than later, you know. I mean, actually, it's a blessing in disguise because, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's better to get dinged up now than week one. And plus, we're very stealthy at quarterback. We got Stetson, Montana Magic, Bennett, and we got Jimmy, feels great baby, Garoppolo, who's a proven veteran.
I know, but you mentioned Stetson before you mentioned Jimmy. You have a lot of faith in Stetson Bennett, do you?
Oh, yeah, he gives me that Joe Montana vibe. His story is just like Joe Montana.
Why?
Well, let me explain to you, because Marketing Pro's an expert. Now, I will say I say counterintuitive things. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, you do.
Did you see his ability to overcome adversity? He threw one interception after another. I had my suspicions he might have had a few beers before the game.
What would warrant? Why do you think that? You think so?
Stetson gets down with. He drinks it. He's a drinker. You know,
really?
Stetson used to get down in the bars. Yeah.
Is that common knowledge around the LA area?
I mean, yeah. I mean, that's why he got drafted so low. I mean, this guy is a two-time national champ. You know what I'm saying?
You know who else had that same problem? He just left the Steelers. Understand that Mac Jones was pretty good at putting the beverage away too. So.
Oh yeah, I mean Mac Jones, he don't got that bended arm though. You know, I mean, did you see that throw? Opposite sidearm. I mean, that was like John Elway like. You know what I mean? That was kind of like, Steve Young scrambling, throwing it to Rice. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, Bennett, I mean, he's a highlight reel. You know what I mean? I mean, they showed him on Sports Center and everything. But now, Jimmy G will be number 2. And if Stafford misses a couple games, Jimmy's going to handle business. And guess what Jimmy G did, by the way, Ronbo?
I'm listening.
He took a shot at Kyle Shanahan. He said, they do things right around here.
No, I heard what Jimmy says. There's a sense of letting you be yourself, and he likes that.
I really think Jimmy G hates Kyle because Kyle ended up getting him hurt with that ACL. You know what I'm saying? I really think Jimmy G don't like Kyle Shanahan.
Well, I'm not going to argue with him.
Now, Jimmy G, mentored by Sean, the genius, McVay, Bill Walsh, reincarnated. He's going to take his game to another level.
That's what you're always saying. Listen, Walking Pro, I'm getting word from production. Listen, bookmark that. I want to hear the rest of it, actually, but we got to go. We're going to get to Tony. We're going to get out of here.
Shout out to Ronbo Sports. Shout out to the Dragon Clan. Shout out to the Rams Nation. Peace out.
Did you see the way he endorsed and appreciated that Stetson Bennett likes to drink? 49er Brian is right about you, Mikey Pro. You are doing way too much Hennessy. Hey, Tony, ATL.
Hennessy, Jack, Jim Beam. He does them all, Ronbo. How are you this evening, sir?
Oh. What is that? Those
Ronbo,
Go ahead.
There's an imposter in the chat with using my name. You set up an account using my name.
No, I saw it. We saw it. I tried to throw him out as fast as I seen him.
Rudy, it's Rudy and his band of merry men. It's Rudy and his, they're immature. So
yeah, apparently,
hey, Rudy, give me $5 for every time you mention my name. $5 for every time you mention my name.
I think they ran out of accounts because we dropped 3 of them. So that person wasted those accounts. But we can do that all day with them as long as they want to keep coming up with new accounts. We'll just
don't you in production feel like y'all babysitting sometime with those clowns?
God, it's just some people just I have no idea what kind of lives they lead, Tony. I need to go around to chats just being a pain in the ass. If I don't have anything to contribute, it's wasting my time. I don't understand how people do that. That's really weird. So,
and it's the Rams fans. It's like they're retarded. The Rams fans, they're the worst ones.
They're Rams fans, and I feel sorry for them because But the thing is, there's more to life than the Rams. Just find something else to do if you're that depressed.
Yes,
and if you're in LA, you got the Lakers. They're talking about bringing Steph Curry over to the Lakers, possibly, because they liked what they saw at the Olympics. You got the Dodgers with Shohei Ohtani, one of the most entertaining guys in baseball. I mean, you don't have to root for the Rams. And Harbaugh's liable to get the Chargers in better shape. So, if you're that miserable, stop being a Rams fan. You've got options.
They're that miserable.
God, that's so strange.
Getting back to football news, Ronbo, y'all are getting close to signing Aiyuk.
I think
y'all
so.
Called this bluff, like you said. Yeah, it's any day now. Yeah. But there was some football news today. I don't know if you heard. It happened tonight, as a matter of fact. Matthew Judon was having problems.
He got traded. I forgot. I did see that. You guys got him.
For only a 3rd-round pick. Boy, New England really much wanted to get rid of him.
Well, he hurt. He tore a bicep last year. He's okay now, right?
Yeah. But he's healthy now. I hope we can sign him because he's not going to want to come to Atlanta and not get signed to an extension, a long-term deal.
I thought that was a trade, though.
Terry Fontenot got him.
Yeah, I thought that was a trade.
The trade.
They had to agree to.
It was.
Yeah, they had to agree to pay him, right? Unless.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't. The
So we
league probably
got
has
you
rules
done?
against that. I
Yeah.
can't bring somebody in and cut them. That would not behoove the Falcons anyway.
Right.
He's a good football player.
Let's
too.
look at the Hassan Riddick thing. They traded him. When Philly traded him, he wanted a new deal, but that situation was getting ugly in New York.
In the beginning, I thought Hassan is strange, but I don't.
Yeah.
What did they tell him before they traded him over there? All right, Hassan, listen, you're gonna, you're gonna go to deal with the anyway, not deal with, but you're gonna go join the Jets and you can work out a deal with there. Hopefully, you'll be a happy guy, and good luck to you. And Hassan gets over there, and did you hear what Aaron Rodgers says? Yeah, no, I've never talked to him or anything. I've met him in passing competitively, but I don't know anything about him. Players on the team. No, we've not talked to Hassan, so we don't know how to feel about this.
You haven't talked to him?
No, nobody on the team even knows him. They heard about him.
That's the Jets' fault. The Jets should have reached out to him. Hey, yeah, we're going to work on getting you a new deal or whatever. You got to have communication.
Tony, he's a good football player. I hate him, but the dude can play edge rush. If I'm the Jets, I find some kind of way to pay him. Didn't the Jets lost an edge rusher this past offseason, right? They need Reddick.
Huff, yeah. Huff went to Minnesota.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're just playing hardball. Well, no, we're not. Hassan, he's paying $50,000 a day.
And they're finding him, Ronbo. It's up to 1.6. It's up to 1.6.
So
they playing hardball.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, he's a veteran too, so he can't. He has to
him
pay
matter.
that money. Maybe if you're a rookie, I understand they can waive that after negotiations. But if you're a veteran on your second contract, they can't wait. It is a second contract? He's only 29, though. Oh, no, 25, 24, first contract. Yeah, this is it. Second contract, he's got to pay that fine.
So I know Don's 30, so they're about the same age. But I hope it works out because it's getting really nasty. I don't like to see situations like that happen, but it's getting really nasty.
Well, Jets don't have any money, Tony. The Jets don't have any money. What are they going to do?
But why did they agree to accept the trade for him, knowing that he wanted a new deal?
That's the $1 million question. I don't know. What did they think he was going to do?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got me. You got me. But that Gold House Sports place I told you about, they was doing predictions on trades. They upped the ante. They said now they think Pittsburgh would trade a second rounder and a sixth rounder. No, a second rounder and a seventh rounder in next year's draft, and give y'all a second rounder for 2026 for your IU. I know that ain't enough as far as what you got for it.
I think at this point, I think Brandon would probably say, "Come on, man, I didn't want to go to no Steelers. Y'all want that deal?" Well, no, Brandon. We're just waiting for you to make a decision, and you're not giving us a decision, so we're going to have to go ahead and do something here. All right. I'll sign. Brandon Aiyuk does not want to leave, Tony, because if he did, it's all about the money. That $32 million in New England looks really nice.
New England, yeah.
Do you know anything about Cleveland, though? Because all I know, Jalen called me on this tonight. I'm not sure, because I do remember the report saying that Brandon nixed the trade to Cleveland. He didn't want to go there. So I didn't, but...
Yeah, and I knew Amari Cooper was involved in that deal, but that's all I know.
And he was coming to San Francisco. So that's all I knew. But Brandon never denied it, so I figured it must have been true. All right. And then Pittsburgh's been in the loop the whole time. This going all the way back to the end of the season.
How far apart are you guys? Like you, what have you offered, and what does he want? How far apart?
Well, from what I understand, Tony said it's somebody else. Two people have said tonight it's about the guaranteed money. He seems to be okay with the annual. He just needs the guaranteed money, which is, Tony, as you know, an intelligent player would realize. Let them people get $40 and $50 million a year. If I got more guaranteed money than they do, then I don't care. Because they're going to give me this up front.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. To get your up front money. Like Shannon Sharp used to say when he played, get that big signing bonus. Get it up front.
So I don't know.
Helps the team out, too.
But you know what, Tony? If it's a $1 or $2 million difference between what the 49ers want to give him and what he wants. Somebody needs to just come in and take a belt off and just whip him. Because, I mean, this is really stupid. Get this done. You don't want to leave. You've already shown that. Then sign the damn deal. You'll be fine. $1 or $2 million short. I mean, I know it goes against the principle, but still.
Can they throw some incentives in there, maybe? Help?
And they're going to have it, and they're going to give it easy on-the-table level deals that he can reach with ease. So that's what I'm saying. Come on, BA. Would you stop this? Sign the damn deal.
Exactly. You need to get in there and get moving, man. Second week of preseason.
Yeah.
Season will be starting soon. You got to get in the camp shape. And I'm sure he's in shape.
But not
shape with the teammates, not working in it.
Tony, we do have to go because I got to get some things here done, including my display is crumbling on me. We got to go get to work on that. But listen, I'm gonna see you actually Friday.
Yes, sir. So we got Matthew Judon, which I didn't see that coming, so I'm glad.
Yeah, that's a good deal.
We lost Raven Trice, got Judon, so let's see what happens next. Because I heard we're still working on trying to get Justin Simmons.
Good luck with that. All right, Tony. We do have to go. I'll see you Friday.
See you Friday, sir.
All right. Have a great night, Tony. Always appreciate
you. Good night, sir.
Good night, Tony. Well, that's it, fam. Got some repairs to make here. As you see, nobody said anything, though. Thank you for not noticing that. I'll see you Friday, fam. Let's get ready to celebrate. Brandon Aiyuk is finally on board, and we're ready to roll. I can feel it already. I know.